Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity, is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you've previously purchased by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker.
If you have a question or query for JewelleryMaker, then contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Email help@jewellerymaker.com or drop us a message on our Facebook page.
Buying with JewelleryMaker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. JewelleryMaker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs. Don't want to miss a JewelleryMaker show? Then download our app for Android and Apple devices by searching JewelleryMaker in your relevant app store. Stay with JewelleryMaker wherever you go. Don't miss out on our amazing deals, inspiration, demonstrations, and of course all the fun. Create, wear, share on the go with JewelleryMaker.
JewelleryMakers, tune in this Tuesday. I'll be joined by Steve Bennett for what will be a truly fantastic show. Steve is bringing more of his amazing special deals, a natural strand of ruby. We've raided Gems Vault for tanzanite and also turquoise, and we also have a wonderful chrome dioxide showcase for you. That's this Tuesday. Myself and Steve, don't miss out.
It's easy to stay in touch with JewelleryMaker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 68,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with JewelleryMaker. The JewelleryMaker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to JewelleryMaker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Oh, a great big good evening to each and every one of you. I'm joined by the legendary, the one, the only, Alison, Tarry, everyone. We're not allowed to touch each other. We'll do a little...
Are we not?
Did you see the thing of Prince Charles? He went to shake everyone's hands and then he was like, oh! And then they dubbed over it in an Irish accent. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I was
Shrinking.
dying. It was really funny. Because what do you... Yeah, you've got, your natural thing is to...
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh, I've still been doing it, sorry.
It's all right. We're very clean. We're very clean. Now, my darling angels, we have got so many treats for you this evening. Not only have we got back in stock kits with bookmarks. Now, I need to let you know something, actually, before we do anything else. One of the kits is going on pre-order, but only one of them. Because we're very frightened. Now, It sold out so quickly last time. We have got for you more stock. So we got double the amount of stock than we had last time. However, with that said, we do think there will be a sellout on. So what we're doing is, what we decided, should we put it on pre-order, shouldn't we? We put one of them on pre-order. So the ducks and the butterfly is on pre-order now. Obviously, we promised you it's going under £20 the kit. So it's on pre-order now. We will keep you updated with kits that are coming up. We've got wire on pre-order. The wire end tips, wire guardians on order as well. We have got so many treats. We know this is going to be a busy show. We've got Paraiba tourmaline, and we've got it for everybody's sort of price point as well. We've got the high-end luxury strand, which I say you've got, haven't you?
It's amazing. It is amazing. I guarantee that. It's amazing.
They don't call you Alison Bougie Tarry for nothing. Look at this. Paraiba tourmaline coming up, going under. What can I tell? Can I tell them it's going under 200?
Really?
It's going. Yeah, it might be a bit lower than what you paid for it. I don't know. Don't get cross, will you?
No, I never get cross. People can have a bargain. I love a bargain.
Cross. I've never seen a cross. Oliver swiped it. It's nice, isn't it, Ollie? Now, we've got for our first star buy a Baltic amber pendant. Everybody does, don't they?
I love amber.
It's so lightweight. I love the fact that it gets darker over time.
Yes, I do as well.
It's an heirloom, isn't
naturally patinas.
Yeah, it's just
That's
gorgeous.
just amazing.
Isn't
I
it
love that
just?
shape. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, I love it. It's called a pillow pendant. Oh. It could be marquise from that side, couldn't it?
It could.
You could, depending on which way you put your jump ring, you can have it either way.
Yeah.
I love the amount of silver on there. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we've got that Paraiba for you coming up. Can I show everything? We've got 2 strands of Paraiba. I know there's so much in this show, isn't there?
There is.
It's a little bit exciting, actually.
Oh no, it's a lot exciting.
It's a lot exciting. They knew you were coming, so they gave us all the treats.
Oh, I don't get to do it later.
Kiss myself on the.
Oh.
Why would I kiss myself on the wrist? Yeah, I've got my lips are on my wrist. Weird. Unless it was Lucy, she does sometimes kiss me in weird places. Now, I'm going to show you this incredible strand. Obviously, it comes in a Gems of Distinction box. We've got 2. So this.
Wow.
It does come in a gold what? So what are you calling it? Bouchon.
Oh, I forgot Danny's Frenchness.
Yes, he's got a lot of Frenchness about him, hasn't he? Oui. Et toi? This is your very, very high-end, extremely luxury piece de résistance. Do you like what I did there?
I did.
Yeah, piece de résistance. Probably said it wrong. How beautiful are these Paraibas? And you don't just get 1 or 2. You get absolutely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
But it's also the size. That's a lot of carats.
It's a lot of carats. I think you should go out there and have a look at some Paraiba tourmaline jewellery. Now, we've also got, so I said to you, it might be that you feel a bit like, oh, Jenny, I've got a budget today. I really want those Paraibas. And I'd say to you, it's okay. We've got another strand to offer you, but we don't have loads of them. If you're in a Paraiba state of mind, we've got this one coming up for you a little bit later as well. So that'll be about 8:10, that one, I guess. I'm guessing, of course. I don't know where the wire end tips are, do you, Alison?
Are they in the far side of that? That's them?
Like, they look like stirrup irons.
Yeah. I think the other one's in the other corner.
You need these for French wire, don't you? And Paul's done this on purpose because he knows that I need things
One's bigger than, yeah.
very basically laid out. You've got the smaller and the larger.
So they'll be for different cord sizes.
Yeah.
They're brilliant. I love them because they protect your cord, they protect yourself, and I think they give it that finished touch.
They do.
Yeah.
It's about, they always say the difference is in the detail.
Yeah, absolutely.
These are on pre-order as well because they sell out.
Very much in the detail.
Now, you might be shopping for the first time and thinking, what is all this pre-order business? I don't know what that is in my ear. What's all this pre-order business? Get yourself onto the website or give us a call. Now, you'll notice I said to you that the kit was going under £20. Please trust me on that.
That's
because it is
crazy.
going under £20. I've just realised I think I left the hair straighteners on in that other room. Will there be a fire? Sorry, I just realised. Sorry, Oliver. Sorry. Let's kick off the show. I'm a bit crackly in my ears. Crikey.
Me too.
Are you a bit
Oh, I
crackly?
thought it
We're
was
very
me.
crackly in our ears, just so you know. We might sort of be like, "Meow." It's Danny scrunching up paper in our ears. No, that's not nothing. No, he's not doing that really. So these, they're great. So they're going really low, under £5, but
Wow.
drastically under.
Yeah.
So just trust me on that one. If you're using polymer clay or
Yeah.
any kind of, these are great to have in your stash because anytime when you're like, do you know what? I need some red earrings. I need this, that, and the other. These will work in the back of polymer clay so well. You can, of course, set gemstones into these. They are base metal with a silver overlay, a real silver overlay, and they have that cup to them. So you could easily put a round half-drill bead on there and glue it in.
Yeah, absolutely you could. You could put, you know we do those, I call them onion ones, the sort of fat drops.
I know what you mean, a fat
you could
drop.
put one of those in there. They'd make beautiful studs.
But tip side down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it would fit in,
Well, that's
in
ideal
that,
for
yeah,
those,
in the cone say.
Well, the thing is, if you don't have these elements in your stash, you're doing
Wow.
yourself a misjustice because you'll never know what you can do. Now, you get 5 pairs of these. Have you got, maybe you're thinking, right, I'm going to, maybe an online shop. Maybe you sell your pieces on Facebook, Etsy, anywhere like that. You need to make sure you've got findings.
Yes.
Especially when someone comes along. Leanne says, wow, what a fantastic day it's been today. I spent a lot, but I need it in my life. Well, Leanne, my darling, if you've already paid your £3.95 P&P, you need to stay with us, girl.
Evening, Leanne. I don't get to say that very often. I normally say morning to people.
Yeah, morning, evening now.
Evening.
We're keeping her hostage, this one. Now, we're going to give you the most, where's
The claw, where are you, the claw? Where's the claw? I don't know where the claw is. Wait, please excuse me.
I know, I've got it, I've got the claw.
What?
Wait, this is, stop it, Danny is being a rascal today.
Look
at the colour on that.
Wow.
Pomegranate seed, eat your heart out. Here we have the heartbeat of India. Do you know we've known about, loved and cherished and adored this gemstone since the Bronze Age?
Amazing,
Kerry
isn't
hates it when I say this story. 10 minutes in and I have to start with the history. I love knowing, though, that we have... Now, you have to remember, we didn't always have tanzanite, diamonds, blah, blah, blah. We didn't always have that. There was a time when us humans would have regarded this gemstone so highly.
Oh, yeah,
we would
absolutely.
adorn ourselves with this gemstone. Garnet is so historically important. It holds such a rich, incredible colour that I think belongs with gold or rose gold. I think this is ideal for a ring. If you get 2 of these, put them in an earring. We are going to take such a huge slice off of the price.
You see, that's a ridiculous price already. The quality of that is amazing.
It is, isn't it?
Absolutely stunning.
The
I
colour,
love it.
that saturation of colour. This is totally natural, and it's 3 carats.
What?
I'd get 3 of them. Would you?
Well, I'd be getting at least 3 of them. John.
Oh, John! John! This
I've
is
started early.
Now, Leanne says, that would look lush. Electroplated into a...
She's into... Oh, yeah, she is. She's into all her electroplating.
What's electroplating?
So, basically, you electrify something and it attracts the plating to it, which is how they plate silver. My dad used to run an electroplating firm. There you go. There's a piece of useless information.
It's not useful.
But Leanne's been experimenting in this. Would look amazing with your electroplated
What,
stuff,
you
Leanne.
electrocute the gemstone?
No, you're electrocute it. But you're
don't get
using
it.
electricity to plate things. It's all to do with ions and the positive and
Science,
negative.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's science.
It's science, you wizards. £4.99, of course, people are multiplying. Greater London Town, you've got 3. South Yorkshire, 3 for you. West Midlands has 2. Melanie, you're there. Kat, you're there. Brand new jewellery makers and collectors alike are queuing up for this beautiful gemstone. January's birth gemstone. A gemstone that is a biblical gemstone.
Yeah.
in the
is.
breastplate of Aaron, I believe, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Something like that. Yeah, that and amethyst is
That's
too.
amazing. And I believe Claire this morning was showing you prong setting. So look back this morning, or on other shows, we've got loads about setting
Prong
those
setting.
gemstones.
What about with your gallery wire?
With your
and all
gallery
that?
wire, absolutely. Setting it into your clays.
Yeah.
Using it with your
Argentium.
yes, I was
To
just
that,
going to say
you're right.
Argentium.
I know, but you couldn't. You thought
No,
of
couldn't get it
Elizabeth,
there.
didn't you? And
Couldn't
I
get there.
took Argentium out of your brain. I know you might not believe me, but I did. I've got it in my hand. I tell you, how many of these have we got? I know. I'm obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with Jadeite. Always wearing it. I'm wearing mine as a spiritual healing experiment at the moment because this is very important in the crystal healing world. If you believe in that kind of thing, not everybody does. In fact, I am surrounded by non-believers here today. Are you a believer? Are you a believer?
I'm neither.
You're on the fence
I'm on
of
the
gems.
fence.
You're on the fence of spirituality. I didn't mention anyone's names, thank you very much. This Burmese jade is an absolute rarity here. I've got my Burmese jade here on my wrist. This is perfect to go in between a coin like this. Why is jade so important? This is a gemstone. Let me tell you, a lot of the world's jade or jadeite is not, in fact, jade or jadeite. We check everything twice here at JewelleryMaker to get Burmese jade as well. Some of the most sought after of all of the jade or jadeite. This is the colour, isn't it, that we are, if we're into jade or we know about jade, or, you know, actually my friend Jade stole my other jade bracelet that Fleur made me. She was like, I've got to have it, my name's Jade, I need that. I was like, oh, but I had to keep, I was like, you can't have them all because I'm doing an experiment at the moment on spirituality with gemstones, which, believe it or don't believe it, it's up to you. I'm finding really interesting this new path that I'm going down.
Brilliant.
These are micro-faceted. So if we take aside the fact that you might be getting these for a spiritual reason, let's talk about what you would do with these in a jewellery making way. What would you do with them?
Well, because I've got a kit here that to play with, they work perfectly as small stackers.
Yeah.
Absolutely
And would
fantastic.
you do that as a stretcher, or would you put a fastening on the end of it?
I'm going to put a fastening on the end of this.
Yeah.
Works brilliantly with sterling silver. Would look great with that. Any of the coated ones would look amazing with these rose gold ones.
Yeah.
I love it in wire work because you can get a beautiful accent line, and that will hold its own. The punch. I've never seen it microfaceted. I've never seen it microfaceted.
I've seen this strand before, but you're right. I think it's the only one we have that's microfaceted. And what
beautiful.
you'll notice here is you're getting some white jade in here as well as the green jade in here. Now, if you are a seeker for spirituality, you'll be looking for the white jade as well as the green jade. Now, we don't have as many of these as we'd like, and this is jade. It will sell out today. $44.95 is your price every day if you get this on the website, and it's a great price if you look comparatively. The thing is, you could go shopping somewhere else. First of all, comparatively, we're great. A lot of the jade sold out there, and the jade sold out there isn't actually what they say.
Yes.
$13.65. It's
You're
lunacy.
kidding.
If you don't multi-buy this,
That
I
is
will.
bonkers. Yeah.
Incredible value. You must act fast. Remember your 30-day money-back guarantee. This is not even £1.50 per carat. You've got 10 carats here for $13.65. DXN V13. Think of the waste that goes into microfaceting. This should be more expensive because of that. But we're giving you half the stock has gone. Please make sure you're quick. This will sell out today. We won't see this. John!
Could you imagine? Yes, please, John. Can I have a couple? Can you imagine this around that garnet you had?
I don't need to
surrounding
imagine it,
it.
Alison.
Well,
I'll
how
tell you for
amazing
why.
would that look?
Danny,
It would
Danny
look-
said, oh yes, that's what I thought. Yeah.
But wouldn't it look amazing?
Yeah, of course.
Stunning.
There's only a handful left of
Beautiful.
the garnets. Oh, I love
They're lovely
these.
together. I love
Now
red
you
and blue
need to
together.
check out your basket of your names: Stephanie, Caroline, Catherine, May, Leslie, Carol, Perthenkin Ross, Collector, Norwich, Greater London Town Collector, Georgie in Lincolnshire. You have to check baskets out. This will remember over half the stock has already been allocated. This will sell out today. Where's John?
Oh, well done, Diane.
John's out with the... Diane got 4.
Well done.
She's shopping smart.
That is very smart shopping.
Diane's messing with nobody, and nobody is messing with Diane.
That's brilliant. I love it. I need that strand. I definitely have never seen microfaceted jadeite before.
I love it.
Never.
But I love little bracelets, the stucco bracelets. I think it's gorgeous.
It would go. I love channel setting as well. Perfect
channel
set.
days with this.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Now, where are we going? Sorry, darling. The lapis lazuli.
Oh no! Have you got more of these to come, John?
I think John's out with the dogs because he didn't get the jadeite for you.
No, not yet. I have faith though. He usually comes in and I've done this before, and he's
Sure, he's
snuck in.
not asleep.
No, he won't be asleep.
All right, come on, John. We only have a small handful of these now. What's really difficult is to get a whole strand of very deep, very dark lapis. This is a gemstone that can include quite a lot of white in it if it's not the greatest quality in the world. To have it for that price, for the depth of colour that you're getting, so that indicates quality initially straight away. And I'm seeing some golds from the pyrite. Those are exactly what I want. Those are the textbook things I'm looking for when I seek lapis.
Yeah.
And you've got them. You've got them, but not only that, you've got them microfaceted. Now, this isn't something that happens every day, is it? So, you know what? It might be like that you've just been starting. You love lapis anyway. You've just started working with seed beads. Grab it fast.
Oh, yeah.
This one's going to sell itself out. RYN V39. Danny's just saying it's going to go. It's going to go. I can't, hang on. What did Danny just say?
The amber.
Yeah, of course you can see. That's gone and sold out, of course, of course. Where is he? Where is he? Now. Just spark and baba. Sorry, it's my favourite Jewellery Maker song. Oh, it was 19 minutes in and I did. Sorry. Can't not sing it on a daily. Oh, 1 minute Bronze Age.
That is just so incredible.
Isn't it?
I want to be so extravagant and have two of those. I think they'd make the most stunning earrings.
Now, which way up would you have them? Marquise way?
No, I'd have
or
them that
deep?
way.
Yeah,
I'd have
because
it
I want to show the depth of that, do you?
I really do.
50% of the stock on the Wire Guardians on pre-order has gone. What about the kit? How are we doing there? Quarter of the stock gone of the kit? So still some left of the kit.
This one?
No,
not this one.
Oh, we've got a challenge.
that one.
We put it on pre-order, didn't we?
Yeah, of course.
And quarter of the stock's gone on pre-order. We had a much bigger quantity this time,
did
so you know that's quite a lot has already gone.
They have worked hard to get more in because we just...
And the price on the website isn't what we're going to give it to you for. It's going to go under £20 and everybody will pay that. You won't, if you're thinking, well, Jenny, I want to check it out now. What? Honestly, check it out now. You will get it for £20, I promise you. Now, let's go with
Those
some
kits
more
are huge.
fabulous greens.
Ooh.
This is fresh, isn't it?
Ooh, that's very nice.
Ready for the springtime?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Very juicy.
It is, isn't it? A lush green. That's what we've got here, a lush green Chrysoprase. Now, we don't see Chrysoprase very often. And when we do, I think it just reminds me of the springtime. I want to put it with some yellows, but I don't. Give me a yellow gemstone. Like, what's that amazing one that's yellow and it's got Heliodor? But no, I don't want it to have lots of clarity. I want it to have that cloudiness.
Sort of cloudiness in it.
Yeah. So and go in, maybe in wheels next to this, like little pieces of honey almost next to it.
What about some really heavily rutilated gold and rutile quartz?
Well, now you're talking, but give me some rutile quartz in that.
Yeah.
You don't get it, do you?
No.
Same with Heliodor. There's not that many solid colour yellow gemstones to go with our... They're just... I mean, we just can't get them in enough.
No.
But I love that combination. And you think about the springtime colours, but this would go really nice with a blue opal.
Yes. Will look lovely. Very mermaidial. Those two colours together.
You know.
I know where you're
the right
going.
words to say.
I know.
She knows all the words. All the words, this one. I'm just going to sip my tea, Alison. You carry on talking.
I was going to say, how about some lemon amber with it? In fact, Oh no!
Wait!
No!
Yes! You rascal! That's an amazing idea.
Oh,
This
that
one.
in the middle as a connector would be beautiful.
Oh, she's not wrong,
on
everyone.
a
Alison
bracelet.
Tarry, everyone. That's why they pay her the big bucks. Look at that.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
I've been really bigging Alison up today, and but not in a like
red.
in between. I've been calling you names just to keep it grounded.
Just keep it real.
I was calling her swear words just to keep it grounded. But in jest, and Linda came in just as I was saying a swear word at you because I was being like, and you were getting too emotional. No.
It's very durable. It's great, and it's really good that you actually demonstrate that to people.
Thank you.
It's nice of you to do that.
I love you. Apparently, I have to be tidy today. Do you like the way that Paul asks my director because he's too scared to ask me to my face? Can I say it to my face, Paul?
So what you're thinking? One of those at the top.
Yeah.
And an earring with that dangle coming down.
Yes.
Oh, or on a pendant, and then rosary link in the
These.
around for the necklace.
We're there.
We are
there,
there.
jewellery makers. We're there.
Nice.
Oh, I love that green. It's the springtime. It's New Hope, isn't it? $29.95. HUN V54 is your item code. These are 6x2 to 8x4. And oh, by the way, that wasn't your price. Rosary linking these is an excellent idea, in my opinion. What about amethyst? That'd go nicely with
go
these.
nice with amethyst, yes.
We've all got amethyst rondelles, don't we?
Yeah.
$7.95.
Wow.
That's £7.95. Let's actually think about what else you can buy for £7.95. Take yourself into the high street, saunter down, go in, have a look. You'll see faux jewellery at more than that, at £12.95. Sniff at it, like, come back and quickly get this.
That's brilliant. Can I just have a look how big the drill hole is?
Alison's just going to take these. There we go.
Okay. No, they wouldn't. They might get a fine. You know, the thinner elastic we do. Was just. Could you imagine a stretchy?
Yes,
I think if you did the thinner, I think the thin. Yeah, it would actually. That was deceptive. That one.
Would you not? Would it hold in a stretchy? It wouldn't be too heavy for it.
No.
Then stretchy we shall do. £7.95, 2 stretchies.
Nice.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Lots of you have gone for that. It's lovely to see your names. We hope you're having a lovely day today. Don't forget to text us in. I was up with the lark this morning. I've done it all.
Yeah.
I've done 3 loads of washing before I came to work, just so you know.
I've just chilled out and done some seed beading.
You needed to do that.
It's just great.
It doesn't count unless you tell someone you've done it. Well, they know. But he'll know because he'll have a dirty school uniform, won't he? Now, and we can't have that.
No.
Oh!
What, in a bundle?
Le Boucher? Oui? Wait, how many of these do I have? Oh, can I do...
No.
There's a lot of energy with black opal. It's a rare form of opal. Did you know... Right, I've only got 5 of these, okay, so I'm not going to... There is a huge connection in the spiritual world between black opal and spirituality, if you believe in that kind of thing. Please go and have a look at it. Now, I want to show you... I want to show you this. Now, you get 2 of these, not just one.
I love it.
Not just one, but 2. Now, these are going to sell out. So you get 2. Please remember that, not just 1.
You quite like a bit of black opal, don't you, Ollie, if I remember rightly?
Absolutely love it.
I absolutely love this too, Oliver.
Wow,
And look at that.
in
You've
that.
got the blues, the black, the reds. That's your money colour. That's what you want. You're on the money with this strand if you're going to sell this on. Now let me talk to you about this incredible Ethiopian opal. Ethiopian opal was in fact discovered in a cave in Kenya.
Oh, right.
And it was during an archaeological dig.
Yeah.
So when the archaeologists analysed this artefact that came from the Kenyan cave, they realised that there's no way this gemstone could have come from outside of Africa, and their best guess was that it came from Ethiopia. So they started to have a look. They started their hunt for opal in Ethiopia, and do you know, it's changed the gemstone world so much that it used to be said in the gemstone industry that Australia housed most of the world's fine opal. Now you're not allowed to make that statement anymore. You're not allowed.
Really?
It's no longer relevant to say that because of Ethiopian opal. Now, black Ethiopian opal, now you get 2 strands, please remember that, should be that price. We're taking this under £25 a strand, which is lunacy. If you get your certificate of authenticity, black opals with fire are so incredibly rare. They associate this gemstone in ancient times with the rainbow goddess. I don't think we need to explain why, do we? That's over 200. Right, we are seriously over allocated. That means there are far more gems, more in baskets than we have. Whew.
Wow.
I'm going to give you a little show of the butterscotch amber again.
I love that.
Oh, in fact, okay. In fact, I'll show you that in a second, because right now it's 1/2 clock nearly. It means it's start by o'clock. We are going to show you just now the most amazing star buy. We've got lots of gorgeous amber in this hour for you, or in this show for you this evening. Now, before we get into this incredible piece, you've already imagined what you're going to do with this. You saw it earlier. You can already see this. Alison can see this in earrings.
Oh, yes.
Maybe you can see this in your collection on a display stand at that spring fair, or at your Etsy store, or on your Facebook store. Maybe you've already visualised that. Now we want to really set that scene for you and give you as much information, particularly if you buy for yourself, that's wonderful. We always love to have a little bit more knowledge, don't we? Well, if you buy to sell to others, or even to give to others, it's really nice to have a little bit more to say about the jewellery you have made. With that said, here's Steve Bennett with his information on amber.
Bishek has been mining for amber. In fact, let's not call it mining. He's been netting for amber for 43 years. We're standing on the edge of the Baltic Sea. And many years ago, and we're not sure exactly when, but around 25 to 30 million years ago, out here was a huge big forest. Nobody knows exactly what the trees were, what variety of trees that formed the amber. Pliny the Elder had his own ideas. Scientists, gemologists, botanists, all sorts of professions have had their own theories over the years. But just out here is where the amber actually formed. And the day after a storm, if it's been a windy evening, the miners, the gem hunters, they come down very early, some 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, and try and beat everybody else to the few pieces of amber that wash themselves onto the shore.
With that knowledge, you know, somebody has got up really, really early and spent the entire day searching for one piece of amber.
Amazing.
You've got, and isn't it amazing? A snapshot of history. That's what they say amber gives us. We've learned so much about the human race and other species because of this incredible gemstone. It's given to us from Mother Nature. Those wonderful trees, I love it. Now, amber will naturally deepen over time. That makes it an heirloom, I think, and it means that everybody who gets to wear it, if you wear this, pass it on to your daughter or your son or whoever, a loved one, and they wear it, and then they pass it down. Every single one of you will get a slightly different colour. And to me, that's fascinating. My grandma had amber, and she passed it down to me, and I remember having it when I was little, and it was like an oxblood red colour when I was little, and it had clarity to it. Now it has none. It's a blue-black.
Wow.
It has zero. You can't see through it at all. And I love that. I think it's mystical. I think definitely this is a gemstone that is wise beyond all belief, and I think it is a gemstone of wisdom if you believe in that kind of thing. Now already we're seeing an influx of you grabbing. You can see that this is hallmarked. And you've got the stamp of 925. So if you are going to sell this on, that's immediately what your customers are going to do. They're going to look for that sign and that mark of quality. Now you've got the information. Do you know what else I would do? I would add the certificate of authenticity for 25 pence. Now you can print it off your end if you want to. That's free. You just go into your past orders for that. But I think in having that card, you can offer that with the purchase if you're selling it on. Could be that you're collecting amber. Could be that this is another wonderful piece that's going in your collection. And what are you going to do with that? Is it going with a jump ring straight through a wonderful silver necklace? 20% of the stock has gone before you even know the price. I'm fascinated by this cut. I'm fascinated by the size of this. You've got to remember, when you get a marquise cut, it is the most expensive cut, or one of the most expensive cuts. Why? Because, of course, to get this kind of shape, this elongated marquise, well, that would have had to have started out life a lot bigger in order to do that. So therefore, there's a lot of waste involved. That normally drives the prices right up for a cut of this kind of style. But we don't mind, do we? Because we'll pay extra because it just has that beautiful effect. Having a marquise is like no other. It's really individual, and it is almost a little bit like a little bit of a show-off statement piece. Well, because we all know marquise is that little bit more expensive. Therefore, we seek it, we want it, we want to own it, we want to get it as a gift.
I mean, I agree with you there, and aesthetically, it says all those things to you, doesn't it? Absolutely lovely. I love the depth you're getting in that. I can't take my eyes off it. From whichever angle you're doing it, you're seeing something different.
It is like it's like dangling a carrot in front of a jewellery maker, in front of somebody who loves beautiful things. We're like this, watching that go round. It is gorgeous. Amber is mesmerising, isn't it? And remember, we're using words like heirloom, expensive, marquise cut. I mean, these are divine. This is amber. We all know amber as well. It's one of those gems that everybody knows exists, right?
Absolutely.
You can't say that of something, you know, let's pluck one out of the air, like a Chrysoprase. Wonderful, absolutely beautiful. Not that you couldn't just walk up to someone in the supermarket and say, what's Chrysoprase? They'd just be like, I don't know, it's probably in the fizzy drinks aisle. They wouldn't know. Whereas with amber, straight away we know.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's become a popular girl's name as well.
Yes.
You know, amber, it's mystifying. There's something about it. It's this incredible colour, that nectar, that colour. So individual, so individual. There is no other gemstone that gives us this kind of colour. Amber, of course, the colour amber, name for that, derives from this gemstone. TUGY32. Alison, earrings for you, yeah?
Earrings, but yeah, I'm going earrings all day long. They're really, really beautiful, stunning. I'm also thinking I'd like to put it with that on.
Oh, you're never
on
wrong.
a necklace.
She's never wrong. Oh, that looks beautiful.
Yeah, doesn't it?
It's a little bit Game of Thronesy, isn't it?
It is. And you know what? I think Amber's got that mysticism to it.
100%.
You know, if you're like me, you know, you're into all your fantasy, that genre. This is perfect as well.
100% with you, 100%. You look back at Gothic jewellery of our, you know, and you see ambers, you see pewters and ambers together.
Stunning.
Very, very. Well, you have that, don't you? That amazing sort of medieval is what I meant, rather than it's a medieval gemstone. We're not finishing at that price. This is your star buy. Do you want that medieval feel? Do you want that mystic feel? Ethereal? All of those words we're using. Under £20. If you go and have a look, do you know what? If you're selling your jewellery on, this is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for you. I definitely have to get 5 or 6 of these if that's the case.
If you can. Because you've got a suite of jewellery, earrings and pendant set. That's a 3-figure suite of jewellery.
It is.
Very easily. Just adding sterling silver findings and a sterling silver chain, all of which you can get here at such a reasonable price. Absolutely incredible. And then you start thinking, well, what else can I do with it? Do you want to do something else with it? Do you want to play with it? I just find it fascinating. I love it, and of course it goes with my hair colour. You see, amber.
You need it.
I love amber.
I love amber too.
Do.
For me, it's definitely it's an heirloom. It's a wish upon a gemstone. Nikki, Zena's friend, says, "Hi, Alison, Jenny, and Fab JM crew. I've had a lovely day beading. I've been making Louvre.
You're the one who's posted them. So they're seed beaded earrings. With white seed beads in a tube with a bit hanging down.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Oh my gosh, you're hilarious.
Well done, Nikki. Well done.
Oh my gosh, you're
Love
hilarious.
it.
Nikki, love you lots.
You're
can
gonna
be my
have to change
friend
your
here.
name.
What?
Sorry,
From
you
Zena's
can't be.
friend?
You can't be. No, Zena's bracelet friend. You know, you're
have
going to
to
have to be loo roll earring friend.
I think she should be Nikki the loo roll queen. Queen of the bog.
Yeah. The bug.
Queen of the bog.
We definitely need to change the bracelet. You need to own those earrings. They're fab. Because I've seen them on Facebook. They're brilliant. Well done, you.
Oh, I want to see them. Please, can you post them to me? Not the actual earrings, but on my page, a picture of all the earrings. Yeah, please, can I have them? Can you send them to me?
They're brilliant.
Wire Guardians, 10 minutes. Only 30% of the stock remains of the Wire Guardians. They're on pre-order. Everyone's a little bit rascally today.
They are.
Butterscotch is my favourite of all the Angel Delight flavours. It was also my favourite of all of the... Kerry's never had Angel Delight. I'll bring some in. I'll bring some. I've got loads at home. It's good. You've never tasted my Angel Delight, Oliver.
Why is it?
All right?
Why is it different?
Oliver's doing the face. He's got the face on. Taste my Angel Delight and then tell me you don't like it. I put chunks of butterscotch in with my butterscotch, all right?
Okay.
Do you not like it at all?
I did as a kid, but no.
It was also my favourite of the My Little Ponies, but they just got me distracted about the pudding there. But what a colour, and remember this is going to deepen and darken over time. Now, I've got a bracelet on at the moment, which I wear all the time because my sister bought it for me.
Wow.
But don't you think you could do that kind of style bracelet with your Argentium?
With your Argentium.
Elizabeth, I think, talked through how to do something like this in her last show.
Well, you can, because you can use sterling with Argentium.
Yes, yeah.
You can.
This would be
That's
ideal.
Stunning.
But do you know what I love about this? What I love about this is I'm going to flip it over now.
Yeah.
Instead of... What they've done is they've left an area for the light to travel through so that you get that incredible glow. I'm going to show you what I mean. There you go.
Wow.
And actually...
I like it either
if it
side.
flips, I like it I like it too like that.
I mean, the honeycomb amber was... the butterscotch amber, sorry, you got me saying honeycomb now.
Sorry,
the
it was my
butterscotch
fault.
amber was new to me last year.
Me too.
And I love it.
I agree. I've not seen this amber before. I am obsessed with that colour.
I think
and
it's
because we
amazing.
like our honeys, those rich sort of set honeys, that's what this reminds me of. And remembering that's going to get deeper and darker, I'm really interested. I'd get this because my mind is interested to see what kind of colour this is going to go.
Yeah.
I know what colour this one's going to go. I don't know what colour that is going to go. And I know amber deepens and darkens. So to me, like, can you see around the edges? It's a little bit kind of like a orangey. I wonder whether it goes that colour over time.
Ooh.
I'd love to know.
And does it grow in from the outside into the middle? Or does it all change?
But don't you think it's worth getting things like this just to see?
Just to see.
And look how nature does its magic. $11.95. It's as mad as the book Rats of Nim. $11.95. That is a mad book. I had nightmares over that book for a long time. Don't read it, Carrie. It will give you nightmares. $11.95.
That is stunning.
It's
Absolutely
incredible, right?
incredible. I mean, to me, that's you could use it in a bracelet. Could you imagine that in some pearls?
Always.
And I don't do this very often, but asymmetric, I'd have that asymmetric.
Absolutely.
In the pearls.
Yes,
but
you would.
also, as that centre of that bracelet, just that plain silver band.
Yeah.
Stunning.
And then you get to see it.
Yeah.
Then you get to enjoy it on you, and I love that.
I do.
love that. We have got Danny wants to know which one your favourite is out of these, so please text us in. Which is your favourite now?
Wow.
I need a. Do you mind if I borrow? We have a little flippy floppy one.
A little flippy floppy
That
what?
it's got
A little flippy floppy one.
a board that you can flip over because one side's grey and one side's black. I'm sorry, I went like this. We have a little flippy floppy one.
Okay, what?
And Oliver was like, "What are you saying? Where is it? Oh, I think that's got black under it. It's not my flippy floppy one, Oliver."
Would you like to borrow that as it's slightly different?
Do you mind?
No,
Is that okay?
That's okay. Would you like
Sorry,
me to,
sorry, I didn't describe that very well at all. Sorry, it does, doesn't it? Nothing's quick with me. I'm like a toddler.
Flippy floppy one.
Oh! Of all the people, Paul Demirs brings me the flippy floppy one. Thank you so much. Here we go. This is what I meant. It flips. It flippy floppy
Well
over.
done, Paul.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul Demirs. Oh, and it's framed and everything. Sorry. There's nothing wrong with your last names. They're all beautiful, Kerry Martindale. Now, I don't know. I like the one on the chain, but
See, I'm fascinated by the two, the graduated
look at
colours,
that.
because I'm all about the ombre anyway.
If you're feeling bougie today, I mean, look at that. Do you know that's like the African sunset, isn't it?
It is. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, there's a man.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's got a fishing rod on his back, like over his shoulder. Can you see?
He's bending over.
Do you know what that looks like? It looks like a man in battle. You've got the red here, and then the sun here, and he could have what one of those long guns is. I know that sounds a bit morbid, but it's actually... That's what I saw in that. Did you? Can you
Yeah,
see
I saw
it?
the man. I could see the man.
Oh, that is magic. Well, that's the one I want.
I can't guarantee that, though.
The other one that I want.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I like this little wheel, though.
Is that the
Amber's
one
on
that
the
moves?
pre-order. Does it move?
I don't know. There is one that moves. I don't know. It might not be that one. So don't do it.
I'm not
because
gonna
it
do
might
it.
not
Did
be
you
that
know
one.
me? I'll have my teeth round it, trying to get it
I
moving.
don't think it is that one actually.
Oh, do you know what? This would be great for that bracelet theory as well, wouldn't it? What's your favourite, Alison? They're asking.
I hate people asking my favourite. I'm going to do the top drill drop.
This one?
Yeah.
Is it drilled?
Yeah. It's
So it is.
It's just top drilled. It's amazing. I love these. When these came out, I was all over them. I really couldn't resist.
We're going to do that now. I'm going to just pop these back over here so that I can just, me and the flippy floppy. Would you have a head pin I could borrow over there,
A head
please?
pin. I can find you a head pin.
I just want to show off that sort of little... It's like a dip drilling rather than a half drilling. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's just dip. So they've just dipped...
It's for a peg setting.
It's for a peg setting.
And like Jan did on the mid show.
Jan did it on the mid-show with the pearls. Thank you, Oliver. A little peg setting.
It is. So it's like a half drill pearl, and
So
you
we
wouldn't half
sometimes
drill
get
it.
those little peg...
Yeah,
lots of different peg style
Yeah.
findings, don't we?
And you can make your own as well.
You could cut down a head pin
Yeah.
quite massively. I just wanted to show everybody. I'm going to just pop it up now. Do you see what I mean? That's why I said it was like a dip drilling rather than a half drilling. How beautiful is that colour?
Stunning, isn't it? It is so stunning.
And would you apply a little bit of E6000
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
or other
Yeah.
into that? And would you feel okay with doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We do it
Most
all
of
the
the top
time.
jewellers do it.
They absolutely do. I think sometimes jewellery makers feel like, oh no, I can't.
Can't use glue.
Absolutely, you can.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That is incredible.
Isn't it beautiful?
Love it.
And again, to get the ombre effect on there, totally natural. It's absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely stunning.
Oh, I love it.
See this, whether this is going to be a statement piece. See, I'm going to go back, I'm really obsessed with argentium at the moment, so I could go back to this and say, you could create a beautiful elaborate bail
Yeah.
with your argentium, leave a part of the, a post, effectively, you're going to leave a post hanging down.
Fleur showed us
and
how
then
to do that last week.
And then glue that in there.
She showed us how to do a post finding.
Yeah, so you can make, but make an elaborate bail to
Yeah.
go with it, and that would look amazing. Stunning.
If we had a tail, we'd wag it. The only price this huge drop sunrise amber has ever been, 31 by 19 millimetres. You know, they say that amber is said to heal you of illnesses and diseases.
Yes.
I think we all better have just a little piece in case that's right. How come I could get that a minute ago and now it
Turn
won't
it the other
let me?
way. Turn it the other way.
What, this way? There we go. I don't want to get my fingers all over it, do I? Look at that. Because then I get
Isn't it?
fingerprints on it. It's beautiful. It's the way, there's almost like a fluid inside of colour.
It is.
1995.
Amazing.
It's a good year for amber. 1995 ZAG Y52.
Wow.
I mean, that is such a special price for such a special gemstone.
I know.
This is big. It's big.
Oh, is that our Tracy?
Hi, Darren. Amber is amazing. I am drawn to amber and I love to have it in my collection. I'll be broke soon. Darren, there's worse things we can spend our money on that we won't go into now.
But you've still got the amber.
You've got the amber.
You've got the amber.
No one's hurt.
You know,
there we go.
That's a drink down the pub, some pubs, or 2 drinks down the pub.
Well, you've got to consider the fact you all have to have a taxi home sometimes.
Yeah.
Sharon, hi all. Hi, darling. Hello, darling. What glue? Oh, hi, loving the show. What glue would you use with the amber? Thank you, kiss, kiss.
I would probably use a hypo cement. Mainly because you've got that very fine nozzle, so you can get it right to the bottom of it.
Yes, you're right. A precision nozzle, but a clear glue.
Yes.
Use a clear gel glue. We haven't got any at the moment. A good alternative to that is a pin flare. I think it's called an all stick.
Right.
That's a clear gel. The gel glue, not a silicone glue, but a gel glue, because it won't go brittle over time. And it's worth using something that will not. A hot glue, don't put a hot glue on the. Well, obviously not on there, but don't put it on the end of your finding either, because hot glue goes brittle after about a year.
Yeah.
If you want something that's gonna, sorry,
No,
I'm gonna
it's
get
fine.
boring over glue now because I had to go to glue training. It's actually a thing.
girls' wax.
I had a whole day of. Well, because if you use a gel glue, it takes longer to set initially. It has a certain grab on it. But it will have that tiny bit of give to it, so it'll never be brittle. So it's the one to work with things like this.
That's what I was going to say. If you do it, don't rush it.
Yeah.
Don't rush.
Set it, let it set overnight, leave it for a day or two, then go back in.
Yeah.
But never use too much glue either, because you need the air in there to dry it properly. If you overfill something with glue, it will never dry properly and will eventually plop out too. Too much is too much. Anyway, I can never just go down an avenue quickly. I have to go round a few back alleys first. Now it's the time for your second star buy. Let's talk. You're you're knotting some pearls.
Yeah.
And you want that perfect ending. Maybe you're trying to find a pure consistency through your piece and get that utter professionalism. Okay, then I come across something like this. What is it? What does it do? Why would I use this over a crimp bead? Tell me everything.
You would usually use it with a crimp bead.
Yeah.
So let me just find a jump ring. And the reason you use it is, I think I've stolen all the jump rings out of that. I'll use a shepherd's hook. It protects your threading material. It stops you seeing it to a large extent. Can I borrow one?
Absolutely. Anything for you, my darling.
Yeah. So if you pop, it's a tube which has got 2 little holes in it. Oh, have you got one already done? Oh, well done, Ollie.
Back of the net, Ollie.
Oh, and it's beautiful, isn't it? So what you're doing is you're protecting where it goes over. So you've put your...
So it won't snap?
So it won't snap. Not so much snap, but wear. So if you've got something that is continually wearing over...
Well, it's a hinge, essentially, isn't it?
So on your wrist, doing this all the time is going to weaken any threading material.
Right.
You've got that metal between you and the metal. So the thread, if I show you how they work, you pop your thread, and you can use it with any threading material. So we've got.
So I can use it with threading.
Oh yeah, I would use it with this as well.
With like a tiger tail as well.
So it comes up through the loop, and then you've got sort of a bare section, so half a tube, and then it goes back down, so it sits.
Oh, and then you push it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it sits, so it's completely channeled.
Wonderful.
So can you see where that thread is?
I can.
Yeah. But from the side, you don't see it, so you just get the profile of the silver as well.
In this piece of jewellery, it's a little bit pinched together. Would you recommend you pinch it together then?
You'd put your crimp on first, and when you crimp, and you can pull that together.
Oh, and it naturally brings it together. Wonderful.
So it's used I can't say protection. That's the word. To protect your threading material.
Well, there we go. So these are essential, particularly if you are going to be doing a really high-end piece, or there's something really precious to you within the jewellery that you're making, or you just want to make sure everything you produce is top quality, the best it can be. If you want to make jewellery that is the best it can be and have that amazing, sorry my producer Danny, I cannot hear you at all, NOR, and have that integrity throughout your piece.
They are an amazing price. I heard him. And it's an incredible price. I heard the price, it's amazing. Because are these sterling silver?
They're sterling silver. You get 20 of them.
Wow.
So these are the larger. We're going to bring you the smaller. 70% of the stock has gone. We did put these on pre-order. Most of it had gone on pre-order. We're now bringing these live. Maybe you didn't know how important these were. Maybe you didn't realise how essential. We're going to do the smaller ones a little bit later. So many of you are multi-buy. Now let me just tell you, these are the kind of findings that we get asked about all the time. We get messages all the time. We get emails all the time. Why aren't, and so very often you find these on the website now sold out, and it's very frustrating because you've got those pieces of jewellery. So of course you'll be able to make 10 pieces of jewellery out of this if there's one end on each. So that's 10. Now think about that. Have you already got those 10 pieces in mind? If you have, get 2 packs of these, because then you've got them for the future as well.
Please, miss.
Please,
Can I make a recommendation? No,
Absolutely.
no. Right. So we're saying to. Oh, sorry, Ollie. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
So sorry.
It's best shot today as well.
I'm so sorry you can't
Don't be
get the
silly.
stack.
Don't be
You're saying you've got 10 pieces of jewellery. I'm saying you need to multi-buy. One bracelet, we've doubled it up. It's double-stranded.
You're right.
How often do you have a multi-stranded piece?
So
You're going to need 2, 3, 4 stranded.
Yes, she's not wrong.
So I would multi-buy because I often do multi-stranded necklaces.
Yeah, so many people do.
So you will use them, but they're so useful and they are so professional to
The
finish.
worst situation would be that you can't make that kind of bracelet. He's all right. He's all right. He's all right. Oh, I'm being as quick as I can. Look, I'm tidying away Alan Paul Demire's. Which number? Okay.
Oh, hello.
What do you call this? A bouchon? Un bouchon? Oh, yellow diamonds.
You wanted yellow gemstones earlier.
I love
there
them.
you go.
Well, I couldn't have been this bougie, could I? Of course, yellow diamonds are really sought after at the moment. I was showed you on there's a jewellers on Instagram that everyone's going wild about, and they only had a piece of jewellery. It was £1,000, but it had 4 tiny yellow diamonds on it in a ring. It's beautiful, and it's the lowest price I could find. You have got yellow diamonds here.
Amazing.
This is an opportunity for those that are going to create something super high-end. Now you've got 3.5 carats of canary diamonds, and they are in rondelles, 2x1 to 1x2. Now, when you started your jewellery making journey, did you ever think you'd be getting diamonds first-hand, especially for you to make jewellery? Your designs from genuine yellow diamonds. Most yellow diamonds have a little bit of heat. These are no exception. What you don't want then is a coated yellow diamond, because you don't want it to be coated in yellow. This is a diamond with clarity. If you want high end, then you want to have one like this. For only $79.95, you're buying. Imagine, what did you do last Sunday? I bought 3.5 carats of yellow diamonds. For $29.95, that's incredible.
Bonkers.
$79.95. What did you say per carat? Sorry, as I was saying that, £22.80 per carat. That is, which is incredible.
Stunning,
It's
absolutely
such
amazing.
super value. Kit, bookmark kit coming up after the break. A huge amount of the stock has gone. The one that we put on pre-order, and they are coming with patterns as well. We'll talk in depth about these incredible bookmark kits coming up momentarily. Please don't go anywhere. If you've got any questions that you want to relay to Alison, now is the time to send the text. 60777 is the text number. Alison and I will be back after this. Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity, is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you've previously purchased by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker.
Jewellery makers, tune in this Tuesday. I'll be joined by Steve Bennett for what will be a truly fantastic show. Steve is bringing more of his amazing special deals, a natural strand of ruby. We've raided Gems Vault for tanzanite and also turquoise, and we also have a wonderful chrome dioxide showcase for you. That's this Tuesday. Myself and Steve, don't miss out.
JewelleryMaker are proud to work alongside some of the biggest brands in the industry. Keep watching for these brands and many more here on JewelleryMaker.
If you have a question or query for JewelleryMaker, then contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Email help@jewellerymaker.com or drop us a message on our Facebook page.
Love JewelleryMaker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the JewelleryMaker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share. Don't want to miss a JewelleryMaker show? Then download our app for Android and Apple devices by searching JewelleryMaker in your relevant app store. Stay with JewelleryMaker wherever you go. Don't miss out on our amazing deals, inspiration, demonstrations, and of course all the fun. Create, wear, share on the go with JewelleryMaker.
Welcome back, my darling jewellery makers. It's time for the kits we have been waiting for. Now, before we chew the fat and go in to the kits, because you might be thinking, okay, why do I need these kits? Well, here's why. Look what you can make. I'm obsessed. I did say that we needed a mermaid. I'm obsessed with that little chick. Look at that. Look, these are so cute. The sheep needs to come home. The hair. I mean, this is just, they're incredible. Difficulty levels, talk to us about that, Alison.
Okay, so this is using peyote. Once you've got peyote, you'll be able to do them.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, so I would say difficulty levels, the chick is the easiest.
Oh, okay, so start with the chick.
So start with the chick. The hardest is the hair.
Yeah.
Because there's lots of little fiddly bits, and we're going to go through. So these demos are going to be slightly different to the normal sort of demos, because I want to empower you guys to be able to do these. You know, you'll get the patterns with the kit. What happens is, on your information slip you get with your order, there'll be a code for the website.
Right.
You go on there and that gives you all these patterns to download. Now you've actually got 8 patterns to download.
Okay.
We've got 6 here, so there's the 6 main ones, but I've done 2 versions of a chick and 2 versions of a sheep for you. So you can play. And you have got, let me get rid of that.
Can I show everybody?
Bucketlet.
This
Yeah.
is the. We've got Alison's workshop coming up today as well, so be poised and ready, darlings.
Which is all about making these. So if you think, I really love them, but I'm not sure I'm confident enough to do it, book on the workshop, because we'll take you through that. Saturday the 16th of May.
Okay.
And I think we're going to be launching that at 9 o'clock. That's 9 p.m, not my usual 9 a.m.
Of course.
I have to get very confused with
We're
9
in
o'clock.
the PM here, darling.
We are, I know.
We're in the PM.
Unusual.
We like
So,
it, though.
so you get all these patterns. I know, just showing the sheep one, I know the sheep looks a bit, you can't see it, but that's because
You
of...
can.
Well,
I can.
No, as in, you can't see the dots clearly.
Oh,
It's
I see,
only
yes,
because
yes.
of the way we've printed it off. They are very clear when you get it, don't worry.
they
so
are,
don't
that's
look at
my
it and go, oh, I
printing.
can't see that. No, it's just the way we've printed it off, so don't worry about that.
So you get those included,
Yeah.
and you will get that in your slip with your
Yeah.
order.
There'll be
When
a
you
line on
receive
it.
it, there will be a place you can go. There will be a site where you can download this, but you have to, of course, buy this. You can't just get the patterns for free. But please don't forget that the patterns you can use over and over and over and over and over and over again. Chicken butterfly. Now already a massive quarter of the stock has gone. I told you earlier we had a much more of this than we had last time because we know they sell out quick. So you are getting your seed beads, and these are
Delicas.
Delicas, yes.
So they're 11.0 Delicas.
Now talk to us about a Delica and the quality, and if I've never used them before,
Okay.
how do they differ?
So they're still the quality. You've still got that brand name behind them. What's different
they're still
is
Miyuki.
Still Miyukis. What's different is you get a rounded. A Miyuki is rounded. Yeah. A Delica is a tube that they've chopped off. So it's square corners.
Right.
So when you make anything with a Delica, you get a really flat material feel rather than a bobbly. Think of it as a fine knit jumper as against an Aran sweater with bobbles on.
Yes, perfect,
Okay,
yes.
that's the difference.
Yeah, you're right.
One's
It
got
is.
a lot more texture. This, and you can get with the 11s. You can get such detail with them. They're brilliant. I really don't know how Danny's doing the price he is for these kits. I really don't know.
Well, we
because
did promise them for under £20 with the pattern. You are getting your white, your blue, your yellow, and your mandarin there. Now the mandarin is brand new, and the canary is brand new. You haven't seen it before. Now you also get 4 bookmark findings. Now these bookmark findings are like gold dust
They
here
are.
at JewelleryMaker. They come in,
They
out
went.
straight away.
We've got- I
Every
think
single time they've sold out.
As far as I know, we've only been able to get them the once.
Well,
and then
and
we
they sold out.
they straight away have reordered as many as they could. So we have got a bigger quantity this time.
Yep.
And
But that's it. That's all we've got. And they're
That's
all
all
in the
we've got,
kits. You
yeah,
cannot buy
and then-
these separately.
yeah.
So
So
you need to be quick.
they flew the first time we did them. We really struggled.
They are such a great gift. What a great
Fab
Easter
gift.
gift for somebody.
Fab to make. They're
I've been
great
trying to buy
make.
these off of Alison, and she's not having any of it, by the way.
There was a lady on Mark's workshop. Oh, by the way, can I say hi to all my workshop ladies from
Hi,
yesterday?
workshop ladies from
With
yesterday.
2 workshops running. Fantastic day, fantastic.
It
Mark
was,
and I
wasn't
both
it?
had workshops running. And there was a lady on Mark's workshop who had, she'd made a pair of earrings of the fox version the first time we had these on. I wish I'd taken a photo with her. But she had the little foxes from the first lot. So you've got 8 different ones to make now.
Yeah,
And-
these are all brand new, because we've been saying we're getting these back.
Yeah.
But these are brand new patterns. You've
Yeah.
never
Oh,
seen
yes.
these patterns before, or these colours before. So
Completely
the
new.
concept is back. The price, look, on the website, they're $27.10, which is a great price comparatively. We know we're using Miyuki. These are by no means a lesser quality seed bead.
No,
Miyuki
no.
are what
It's
we
different
consider
shape.
to be the best in
Yeah.
the industry for making these kinds of beads. 1995. We promised you these were going underneath. It's amazing, isn't it?
Wow, that's ridiculous. So to put that into context from what Danny's just said
Yeah.
in my ear, right? Your normal seed beads are normally £4.95-ish a tube. The Delicas are normally a couple of pound more than that, and we've got 4 tubes.
Yes.
So let's just even say they're £1 more than that. We're already at £24 just for the Delicas with nothing else.
But don't forget
Then
your
you've
thread.
got your Nymo. It is the Nymo, isn't it?
Let's have a look.
Have we
Dan,
got-
Dan. Whoops,
Sorry.
days tin pots. Was that me or was it
No,
you?
it's me. Oh, it's a Ceylon. Okay.
It's a Ceylon.
It's a Ceylon. Sorry, it's a very similar reel. And then you've got the 4 bookmarks. We only had 2 in the kits last time.
You've got 4 this time,
Yeah.
and you've got 4 patterns in each. $19.95. You're going to have to be very, very quick. A massive amount of the stock has gone. You need to secure your order. Everybody checking baskets out straight away. We've got a small queue on the phone lines forming. Hit 1 to beat the queue. 0800 644 655 JewelleryMaker.com. If you've got any questions for Alison, 60777. Start your message with the word JM Studios. Second kit is coming up after the demo, and then we're going to have another demo. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Alison, please take it. Would you like my grey board?
Yeah, I'll borrow your board because I've got
My
other
flippy
stuff on
floppy?
your flippy
You
floppy.
have my flippy
But I
floppy.
just want to show first. Right.
Yeah.
This is how much I've used out of the tubes.
So we could get at
They-
least another 1 set of these out of those tubes, do you reckon?
Oh, no, you're going to get loads. That's it.
Oh!
That's it. That's all I've used to make
Oh
the
my
2.
word!
So I've done the chick and the butterfly, and I've got all this left. So I reckon.
And you've done your prep as well.
Yeah. Well,
had others
there's
for
not much beading prep. So 1, 2. I reckon you'd get probably 8 to 10 of these out of between them. So
they're
probably
about
5
£2
sets.
a make?
Yeah.
Stop. That's
So,
brilliant.
so you've got 4 bookmarks and 2 to 3 pairs of earrings.
Stop. I love it. Perfect. Oh,
Out of
but you
that.
know, I have an Easter tree. It's
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
white twigs. You can hang those little chicks on your Easter tree.
You could actually, they'd be fab.
Yes, I know.
Absolutely, they'd be fab. And there's no, earrings. Use them in a brooch. You don't. So let's talk
You could
about.
put them on a little smock dress
You could
as well.
have. Oh, you could stitch them onto clothing. Absolutely.
Very cute.
Absolutely. Right. So with this part, I want to get you started.
Okay.
In how to do it. So there's less bead, more talk, I'm afraid.
Okay.
But it's how to get started. So when we've got a pattern, how I do it. This is all peyote. So each of these dots is a bead.
Right.
Okay, so this is it. This is the entire amount you're going to use. I always start at the widest part because I don't like increasing with peyote can be a bit more difficult than decreasing. So I'll always start at the widest part, and then I can just go one way, work my way back, and go the other way. Easy peasy. As I said, this is the easiest one in the world to do.
Right.
Okay. So what I've done is I've put here. That's my start line. And when you start peyote, you do the first 2 rows.
Right.
So I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why it's zigzagging. I'm doing those at the start. And you load those onto your needle.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
So when you've loaded them onto your needle, your start's here, so you've got your tail thread. You're then turning round and coming back down the line to do your 3rd row. And that's when you start getting this castellation, this uppy and downy, okay? So once you've gone up and down, you're then going to go and carry on down the row of your pattern. I find it easier, and I'm going by me, so I'll take you through a few different methods the way people do it. Some people will take each row, take their seed beads out. Let's pour, I'm going to move that to one side. If we pour these out, could you do a little bit of pouring? We don't need many.
Just some of each?
Just some of each. Just do a little bit of pouring.
You're trusting me with this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just a tiddler of pouring. There
Is that
you go.
enough?
That's plenty. So there are different ways of doing this. So when I start doing it, I'll sit there and I'll go, right, okay, on with my needle. Get my needle out. From here. I'll go, right, I'm now here. My next one is going to be a blue. Pick the blue up, carry on. Next one's going to be a blue.
And you
I'll do it
always
like-
have this to
and
refer
I
to.
always have this in line.
When you bring us this and I go on the download, is it at the right scale? I mean, is it,
You don't do it to scale.
You do it to the beads. So you count the beads. So you don't offer the beads up. You're thinking, right, that's 1, 2, 3 across. I do 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Right. So you don't need to worry about
you don't need to worry about
downscaling or upscaling or any of that
and
business.
I've done it in both ways. So I've done it online as well.
Right.
So on my tablet, I'll enlarge this on the tablet, and I've got a little edit button that'll allow me to draw
now
on it.
You're getting fancy.
But even if you're using a PC with a mouse, you can usually mark.
Perfect.
And I will just each time, so on the tablet, because trying to finger draw a line is a nightmare, I will actually dot each row I've done.
Right.
So once I've done a row, I'll go along and I'll dot that row. And I know I'm coming down here and I'm picking up that one next.
Okay.
So I know instantly, and because of that, I can now see where I'm going. Even at that distance, you can see where you're going. Now, I had some ladies on a workshop, and she found it easier. She'd say, right, I'm doing 2 of those, then 2 of those, then I've got another one of those, then I've got one. And she would lay out the row and then just come along and pick one up after another. So there's different ways you can do it, whichever is comfier for you. You know,
that's actually quite a clever way of doing it, isn't it?
Doing it, yeah.
But, you know, as long as you're not going to sneeze and they're all going to go everywhere.
And if you don't have dog
or the
tails.
cat's not going to go...
Well, no, because then you just pull them back out again, because you've still got your pattern.
Yes.
So whatever way is comfy to you, it's all about getting started. And people struggle because peyote, you put on 2 rows, and then your first beaded row is your 3rd row. It confuses people.
Because, but you're connecting up and making a 3rd row out of 2 rows, aren't you?
2 rows.
So
you get one line and then you make it, then it clicks.
That's it, it's like riding a bike. Yeah, you're doing a couple of things at a time, and that leads to 3, even though it really is 2, but it's not. And then, you know, you'll get it in the end. You don't have to be good at maths, because I'm rubbish at maths, and I do understand that.
And the reason I do it in the middle as well, and that's the only confusion. If you do it at the start, because straight away you can see if I start here, I've got to start increasing all the way around there, whereas I don't. Decreasing is so easy.
Okay.
So in the next demo we'll go through a little bit of increasing and decreasing and how can you do that.
Okay.
And then in the later one we'll do things like these legs. Now the other thing you can do is you don't actually have to. You can make, if you're a pure beginner and you're like, I don't know whether I can cope with that. Okay, so what you do is go around it. You can get, I coloured them out on this one, but you can get online, if I show you that, you can get peyote. If you put in blank peyote graph paper, you can pick it up.
Oh, well, then just print it out.
And just print it out. So when you've picked it up, if you put this on top, you can just do a square around it and have it in square. And then you're just doing straight lines. And if you do green or whatever, or do the white around it for a white background, then you can just, it's straight up and down. What I would say if you're doing that is try and do it as an even number, because it makes it easier for the start and finish. Takes away, if you do that, it takes away all the complexity at all. It's just straight peyote and following a pattern, and it's easy peasy. This is not hard. I want to say that. It's not hard to do, and just have a go. The hardest bit for people who've not done peyote is that bit, starting.
Yeah, okay.
Once you're started, it's easy peasy.
And we've got so many tutorials on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
If you're thinking, well, where can I get this information for free? You subscribe to JewelleryMaker on YouTube, put in peyote, Alison or whoever else will come up, and there will be lots of demonstrations. You've also got DVDs that show us how to do that too, don't you?
No, yes. Danny, I've just remembered the other thing I meant to ask you about. On the website, we've got something called Easy Start Peyote, and they're little cards.
Yes, we have.
So the little card, I'm sorry, so hopefully Danny will have a look to see if we can see them.
Kerry
you
will
want,
have a look.
you want
She's
the
on
11s?
It. Danny's not clever enough, it'll be Kerry.
I'm so sorry I forgot, because I did say to him earlier there was something else I needed.
Not really.
And then they help you if you're struggling to start peyote, because I know people do. Once you've got it, peyote's so addictive.
Yeah, but you have to get it. It is like riding a bike. It's easy when you know how.
Yeah.
And when you trust your own self, because when you first start to do it, you think, this isn't right. And then when you go into the second bit, you think, oh, it is right.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's one of those where you go, is this right? It's not right. Now, they're just asking Alison
Yes,
in our
it
ears
is.
whether it's for 11Os. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's the one for 11Os you want. Now, if you're still not sure, because we did yesterday, my workshop was seed beading for beginners, where we went through the 4 basic stitches, and everyone got peyote straight away. It is honestly, everyone got it straight away. So
And that doesn't happen often.
that doesn't happen often.
Now, we've got the Barbar Black Sheep one, which I absolutely love. Quick Start Peyote 11O Delicas seed beads. Now.
Thank you. Sorry about that, Danny.
No, thank you for telling us
Because
more to the point.
Oh, keep going. You do that one, and
Well, we've got. Hang on a minute. What have you just put on?
That's
It's there.
it.
It's
Yeah.
there. Thank you. Sorry.
And
£6.95.
Yeah. So you get three cards, and they're reusable.
And we don't have a picture for it, do we? We put the code into your into my iPad. Bless me. Then I'll show it to you. Sorry! If I put... I keep going to use my hand. Right, tell me the code again, please. YTBD21. Quick Start Peyote. There it is, my darlings. That's what it
So that's what they look like.
There we go. Oh yeah, we had those. You fold them over. Yes.
They're great. They're very. If you're struggling to start with your peyote, they take the pain out of it.
They do.
But to be fair, once you've got it, there's no pain in it. Some people prefer that. Now the other thing I want. Go on. Sorry.
No.
I'm so excited.
No, carry on.
No, come on. You do that. You do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was happy with you. Now, we have got. If you want to be able to make sheepy.
And bunny
The
rabbit.
you and the bunny rabbit. Oh, I love that so much, especially for springtime. We're lambing, and like. There we go. Look at that.
He doesn't want to sit right.
Come on, Lammy.
Come on.
Come on, you. Oh, it's a he, is it? Come on, Rammy. There you go. Ram. It's a he. It's a boy sheep.
He really doesn't want to sit, does he?
No, they rarely do. They just want to do their own
There you
thing.
go.
There we go. Right, so we have got the bunny colours and the lamb colours. Look at that. I love it. How fabulous. Lamb and bunny bookmarks, and you know where we're going. You also get the thread, and you get 4 of the bookmark finders. Now, I think the first kit has gone limited stock, so you don't want to miss out on this. They are brand new. You've never seen these before. They're brand new patterns, backed by popular demand, this concept. Brand new tubes. You've never seen the pale rose and the opaque white before. Then you've got your colour, your Ceylon thread too. And you've also got your bookmark findings. We are about to give you another fabulous price, but please look sharp with this one and check out baskets quickly.
These make great spacers. They're brilliant. I tell you what, they're brilliant on memory wire. They're fabulous on memory wire bracelets.
They give you a really different texture, don't they?
Yeah,
a real different lustre, and they're definitely worth having. $19.95. Don't forget, you get the pattern included for free. You need to check your documents that come with your delivery, and there will be a little instruction on how you get those. MNX, C42, loads of you. I can see your names going bring. Loads of you. Alison, Annette, John and Susan, Greater London, Nikki, Barbara, Vivian, Heather, Mary and Jerry, Tracy, Sabine, Victoria. Sabine's got 2. Michaela, you've got yours. Suffolk, you've got yours. It's great to have your company now. Don't forget, these will they are very highly likely to sell out. Do not get caught short. Last time they sold out so quickly that we bought back more for you. We're really busy tonight. Don't forget the Paraiba tourmaline that is coming up also at 8 o'clock. We couldn't be any more excited. Mikey B. Hi team and all at JM. Big thanks for a fab day at the Pearl Workshop with Linda. Lovely to meet you all, Mikey B. Mwah. I only waved from outside because I got a cough and I didn't want to come in case people thought. Thanks a lot, Jenny.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, hi.
No,
so
lovely.
sorry if I didn't come in and say hi, but I didn't want to give you my cough. However, you have got it now.
I went.
probably.
Thank you. Well, that's what families are for, sharing.
We share. coughs, underwear. At 1995, they all
Nice.
go mad because I always borrow my mum's underwear and they think it's weird. It's not weird when you've got... What, is that not fresh underwear? What do you want from me? It's not weird when you need fresh undies, is it? Oliver, would you wear your dad's pants? He already is.
No, I wouldn't. No.
No, you wouldn't?
No.
What if you stayed over at your mum and dad's, right, and it was dirty pants or dad's pants? Oh, he says no pants. That's how Ollie rolls. I know in advance. Oh, Kerry's point is that I know in advance. All right, Kerry, but she has really expensive underwear, and I like borrowing it. The type.
Oh, that's different.
No, it's the type that, you know, the ones that will make your bottom look a bit smoother.
Oh, right.
I'm all over them. And she goes to M&S, and I can't afford that. 1995. Alison, you're not denying you haven't done it.
No, I haven't actually.
Yeah, you have.
I haven't, definitely not.
Listen,
Right.
I know, me, Mia, and my mum, we're always swapping underwear. Oh, she doesn't care. My daughter won't care.
So, anyway.
Sorry, darling.
Have we got the other one to bring now, Danny, the beeswax?
I'll tell you what. Oh, we couldn't get
sorry.
the beeswax.
Oh, I thought you said you'd got it. Sorry. Oh, okay,
I thought
sorry.
you said you had it. Oh,
You
he's
didn't
telling me
have the
to
other
mind
one.
my own beeswax.
So the Ceylon, beautiful thread. Use it for anything. You can use it for you can do some amazing micro macrame. I've seen Nadia macrame with this. It's stunning.
She's a machine, that lady,
She's
in more ways than one.
incredible. What you've got here, there's different to your wildfire and your fireline because it's not coated. So you just have to be a little bit more considerate.
Little bit of beeswax, have you got it?
Yeah, so it's got stretch. Perfect for your loom beading. Absolutely perfect.
We're lunatics.
We're definitely lunatics.
We're lunatics.
What you do get with things like your Ceylon is you get the colours that you don't get with your wildfire and your fireline. So you can get the yellow to go with the yellow. You can get the fawn to go with the fawn. You know, you can incorporate that into your design, which is fabulous. When you're using it, you have to condition it.
Beeswax
So,
on the bottom
yeah.
of your screen, darlings.
So he's put some beeswax on. Beeswax is great. I tried candles. I tried candle wax once because I was desperate and it was awful.
It goes all white
Just
and
don't do it.
flaky.
Yeah, you just end up with wax everywhere. Don't do it. I've tried it for you and it don't work. Get the right stuff.
I've eaten a honeycomb once thinking it would be crunchy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I did, because it's in... Oh, yeah, I did eat the beeswax last time. No, I ate... There's a big honeycomb in the middle of the honey, isn't there? And I thought, I'd love to have a crunch on that. But it's wax.
Right, so that's one thing about it. You need to condition it. So that takes out the stretch, and it the other thing it does, because untreated threads will fray a lot. So if I show you...
Oh, so make sure you wax it.
So this is all about
Wax your
how to condition it, because as you're going through, it starts splitting.
Okay, so that's an important note to make.
Yeah, so you'll end up splitting it, and then you get your thread cut. So that's another thing to remember about it. So when you're adding on your stopper bead to start with, normally you put your stopper bead on and that's it. You just go through once and then go through again and it's done. Because these are, I call them square tubes rather than a rounded tube. Do you
I
see what I mean?
understand that about
Because they've got a straight wall rather than a round wall. What happens is it's very slippy.
Right.
So when I put the loop on, so all these are about how to get you started. The reason I'm not demoing how to do one of these, because we've got 8 and we wouldn't have time to go through start to finish with one. So what I'm trying to do is give you the tips to help you do the one. So I've gone through again. I'm going to pull that out open and I'm going to put my thread through. So for those of you who remember how to make an illusion necklace,
yes, the floating bead.
Yeah,
technique.
so it will lock that into place. So that's what you need to do. And in fact, this thread would be fantastic for doing illusion style necklaces with just a little bit of colour to add that mystique. So it's not the clear fireline, the clear monofilament, but it can still give you that effect.
Could I do this with monofilament, having said that?
You could do it with monofilament. It's very difficult to bead with monofilament because you can't.
And you can't see it.
A, you can't see it, and B, it's not got the flexibility of thread.
Yeah.
It's just got that little bit more rigidity. So the other thing I want to say is when you're beading with it, I naturally hold it. So I will hold it like that. So I take my beading here, and I'll take my thread over my first finger and tuck it between 1 and 2 fingers. This has 2 things. Your thumb can trap your beads, but it also means if you look, Ollie, can we get down there? So you can see the thread is kept to the bottom of that tube. Does that make sense?
And you're almost sort of pushing it up with your finger, so you've got that space to go back through again.
That needle doesn't really go near that thread.
Yeah.
Because you've got that tension in it, it keeps that thread from getting split. And there's nothing worse than it getting split because you have to take it off, you've got to unthread it all and pull it through. Because if you split it, and I'll try and split it.
The beading needles are on your screen, by the way, just right now.
So
Sorry, Alison.
let me put a couple on and I'll try and make it split for you. It's hard to do.
Oh,
because
yeah,
I'm so conditioned. Now I've said it, it won't split. So let me try and... There we go. That will happen quite a lot. Yeah, can you see what I've done? And that's,
you've gone through your thread.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You'll split it, and you can see how. So that will fray, and once you've done that, it's still strong enough. You can still, if you can get your needle back out, you're all right. You can still bead with it, and you can still go through, and it's fine.
But
however, this now then becomes weak, and what happens is every time you go through, this will start bunching up, and then it becomes difficult to work with.
That's annoying.
So simple techniques for whatever thread. I do that with Fireline, with Wildfire, with all of them. Bit of beeswax, but hold it like that if you can, left or right-handed. If you can, it's an old knitting thing. Put a little bit of tension on it, holds it in place. So that is now held in place. Absolutely. So all these are tips you need to get started with something like this.
Yeah.
Okay. So shall we do the next bit?
Yes.
Later on?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, hang on a sec.
Have you lost him again?
I'm back. He's back. I got you. When I move, it stops. I'm like... You want to have a look at the Paraiba tourmaline?
Do you want me to take those over here?
I don't know what that was. I was trying to be Brazilian, but it didn't really work out. Thank you. Both kits still available, but very small amounts left. I apologise for that accent to anybody that's Brazilian. You sound a lot sexier than that, I can tell you that for nothing. Are you ready, darling?
I'm so ready.
High end, darling. It was only in the 80s that it was discovered, the miners discovered in Brazil, this incredible version of tourmaline. We're so excited to bring it to you. We only have a handful of these, of course. We're never going to get too many of these, but my word, these are special. This is one, if you are looking, I'm not allowed to talk to you about investments because quite frankly, I'm not qualified. But if I was qualified, I think I might be talking to you about this gemstone. Do you know what I'm saying, jewellery makers? We cannot tell you not to sell your jewellery, your pieces on. Maybe that's something you want to do. Maybe you want to go and get this valued. Got 30-day money back guarantee. I did not tell you that. Now, we're going to give my favourite. I've already had this out. Right.
Look, I've got some beads you could put on it.
I'll tell you what I've got. There's nothing like a fresh, sticky bead mat, is there? The smell of it. No, there's nothing. No, I said there's nothing like. A walk in the countryside is completely different. Do you know what this will stick to? Your dashboard in your car. This will stick to, let's see if I can stick it to this and make it stay. Just to show you, you're not going to bead on a pad eye, but this is, well actually you might. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum dum.
But it's not sticky.
Oh no, it's not sticky to the touch, but it sticks to things.
Yeah. Would you like something to stick onto it?
This is magic, isn't it? I like it when you do this and you can see, look, I'm pulling it. I love it. I'm obsessed with this. So it's basically a bead mat, but better. Please throw your beads at me. Look. If you did that, let's do that on the table just to show you what else happens. Oh, you can't really see it because they're ready.
Do it with the white ones on the white table.
Watch this. This is what happens when you drop bead. They went everywhere, right? Then look, I'm going to drop them on here. Same thing. They just literally go thump and stick.
Yeah, and then you can lift it up.
Oh yeah, and they'll stay. Will they stay? I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Oh Lord, don't lose your beads. We don't need any other reason, but let me tell you, you can take this with you. If it loses its stick because it gets like fibres on it, just run it under the tap. No special treatment required to keep this sticky. No. All you got to do is run it under the tap.
Yeah. So it's great for travelling.
Yeah.
So it's great, you know, if you're on a train.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Because trying to chase beads around when you're on the train.
And if you're lucky enough to get a seat with a table, pop this down. You're away.
Good to go. Yeah.
You are away.
If you're lucky enough to have a boat, brilliant on the boat.
You've got a boat, you lucky duck.
Yeah, I use mine all the time on the boat.
It moves on the boat.
Yeah,
you can't help it.
It's not very rocky, but it still moves. Any form of transport you've got, you can use that on it.
You can, of course, if you're not driving aforementioned transport.
But also, if you think about it, how many of us have got pets at home who go past bead mats, knock them and send everything flying?
Those waggy tails.
Or those cats going, ee.
My cat's a nightmare.
They can't.
I was trying to do paperwork this morning with bills and she came up on the table, I was tucking into a boiled egg and she just knocked it all over and then looked at me and I was like, you're an idiot. She knew. Oh yeah, I didn't buy the cat. She was feral. I found her in a stable. She was like Jesus. Her name's Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but she actually turned out to be a girl. Now. Sorry. I'm obsessed with that sticky bead mat. Always have been.
Fab.
Always will be.
Fab.
They are.
And did you know you can cut them up and put them? So if you've got a beading tray, so you've got your beading tray, you can actually cut them into sections and fit them in the beading tray.
I can't do it. I can't cut things up. I get funny about that.
You can, because then look at your beading tray.
You savage.
It's fab.
Do you know we had a request for these yesterday?
I use those.
Sheila was asking for them yesterday, saying you can't get them for love nor money. Oh, these are going under £3. You better be quick. So you get 3 different thicknesses. These are just amazing to have to take with you, and you can have 3 different projects on the go.
I've got a stack of about 2 inches of them. They're what I use for my workshops. What I use at home, I've got one.
You can stitch on, so you can stick your needles in these though,
yeah,
can't you?
I've got one here with work I'm working on. Yeah, I use them all the time.
I like what you did there, you wrapped up your work.
Yes,
that was quite interesting actually.
I said to Kerry before, it's not everybody does the old
you're doing a little burrito wrap.
Yeah, because everything would have fallen out. But they're fabulous.
Do the burrito wrap on these. £2.95.
Put the needles through. I have loads of them.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I know. I had to wait for ages till they came back on again, and I bought loads.
Remind me to tell you, I've had 2 amazing ideas.
Oh, just the 2.
Okay, I can't talk to you about them.
Would you like your flippy floppy thing?
My flippy floppy. What was that
these
song?
are fabulous.
Laffy Taffy. Do you remember that song, Oliver? Laffy Taffy, my Laffy Taffy. It was who's that man who did a song with Mariah Carey? Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want. Who was it? What's his name? What's his name? He did oh as well. So they're going to annoy me.
You're on your own here.
I annoy my own mind. What's his name? And he sang that Laffy Taffy song. It's really.
I've never heard of the Laffy Taffy.
It went like that, and it was brilliant. It was Busta Rhymes. Yes. Now, I'm doing what we were talking about earlier. You should just fire me. Just throw something at me, Oliver.
No.
A flip flop. That's what. If I were
flippy
you.
floppy ball.
Don't throw that at me because it's got corners. That could do some damage.
That could do, yes.
Throw something soft at me.
I love these.
Look at that colour.
Yeah.
I've never seen these.
Oh, haven't you? They're
Then a
great.
May deal. You can see them in a minute, Kerry. Okay. Oh my, they are
Stunning,
lush.
aren't they?
I want to make mermaids' tails out of these.
Well, you can.
They're from the realm of fantasy, aren't they?
They are.
Do you know what? These are Mayuki seed beads. These aren't just any seed beads. These
They're
are the seed
Mayuki.
beads you steal off your mum because she buys the really good ones. The $3.95. Even the fridge. You open the fridge. She's been somewhere bougie, like that same place, to get her food. Only a person only feeding themselves can do that. $3.95 BQB. Those are my life goals, to be able to fill up a fridge full of stuff from that shop. It's just a small want.
But you couldn't get your seed beads there.
No, but if they did do seed beads,
Yeah.
this is what they would look like. That's my voice for that. It's making me want to cough. They're beautiful, aren't they? They're only $3.95. Now, these
Brilliant.
really are high-end. Mayuki seed beads are the market leader. Do not confuse these with the seed beads that you find in the quite lower-end shops. They're not the same. The colour doesn't come off. They are all the same size. They've all got the holes in them so that your needle will go through. You will not get frustrated with these when you look at a piece that you spent hours and hours just to see that it's bumpy because they're all different sizes. No, no, no. Mayuki make the best.
They do.
Half the stock's gone.
Wholeheartedly agree with that.
Well, you taught me that, so I'm glad, you and Linda. Because I was like, hang on a minute, you can get seed beads for a pack. Like, don't talk to us about those seed beads.
You might be able to get them, but they ain't Mayukis.
Well, yes, they ain't Mayukis. And the thing is, well, Linda said to me, you want to waste your time doing a beading project for 4 hours to look at it for it to be wonky and a load of rubbish, you carry on. But if you want to spend an extra couple of pounds, spend a couple of hours doing something that looks beautiful, then go with Mayuki. And that's all she needed to say, to be fair.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. It's false economy.
It is. It's like buying a cheap car, cheap banger, and it only gets you to work once. Spending that little extra, and it gets you to... I'm not personally attacking your car. And it gets you to, you know, save that little bit extra, buy the best.
And that is actually a very good price for Mayukis.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the same as car. It's $3.95, so it's not really a fair comparison. No. Can we get back into the amber? I'm in an amber state of mind here. Ah.
That's just amazing, isn't it?
There's
That
my
is
one with
phenomenal.
the soldier in it. Then I've got my...
Soldier.
Well, that's what I saw. Le Sorcier? Not a sorcerer, a saucer.
I think that's gorgeous.
No. I did a French accent there, I'm so sorry. Danny's like, French? When I go on holiday with my kids when we go to France, they get so cross with me. They're like, don't speak French in a French accent to the French. 'Cause that's what you're doing. I'm like, excuse me, do you know how I can get to the supermarket? And they're like, that's not French, for a start. You know, it's good having kids because they literally will tear you apart with every criticism they could throw at you. So you know. No, they're nice about you too. Now, let's talk about amber as well. I feel like this would be at this size, this way, and then I think I might be tempted to put... chain that way and chain that way, you know?
Yeah.
But what about... Now, see, it's curious because they've put that round that way. No, but I don't think there's a right or wrong way for this. It reminds me of like a spur with that.
Oh, right.
Do you know what I mean with that?
Yeah. It's probably why I thought it'd move.
Yes, it is, because it looks like one of those quite harsh spurs.
Yes.
But you've got the drop there, so you could drop something down there. What would you do with this, Alison?
Yeah. I'm an earring girl. I think that would look lovely in with a larger bead. So I'm going with we've had some amazing larger rounds of amber.
Yes.
And actually having it in a bracelet, because if you have it flat,
so have that like that?
Yeah, but you need to have that height of your bead so that it'll sit nice.
Right.
Because otherwise it'll rock, because it's beautiful. That's why earrings, it'll be brilliant. Necklace, it'll be brilliant. But if you put it on a piece of chain, it's going to be lopsided.
Yeah.
So you need something with a bit of height to allow that to balance.
Yeah. Would you do? So you do it with rounds?
Yeah, I'd probably,
lift
well, you
it
could do
up?
it with any. You could do it with rounds. You could do it with. We had some amazing tubes. You could do it with that.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to, really wanted to be high end, you could rosary link your Paraiba, sorry, tourmaline,
Bougie.
as a bracelet, and have that as the centerpiece. That's if you really want to be.
Oh. We're going to give you a better than half price deal. Look at the reflection that goes through onto my skin, that glow of amber. Beautiful, isn't it?
It's stunning. I always think it's also jewellery I want to see.
$9.95. You're right. So put it in a bracelet, put it in a ring. Selfishly, we want to see it. It's not just for decoration.
No.
It's there for appreciation. $9.95. PCGY 18.9.
That's beautiful, isn't it? But again, do you know what else you could use it for? Cufflinks. Would that go through?
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
piece of chain coming from each side. I like that.
I like it too. You went a bit Scottish then. I like that.
I like that.
Buy two and make a wirework. Yes, you're not wrong, Anthony in Essex. See?
Oh,
Got the
wirework
wheels.
bag. Oh, I love it.
That's
I
a
love
brilliant
that.
idea. But only if I can wear it. Love it. I love it.
Bag.
Can we do? Oh, of course. Yes. This is Danny's Le Favori. I think there's a high temptation here to get two of these and hang them from the ears, isn't it?
There is.
What do you think?
There is. Or a lariat necklace, earrings. Oh, three. We're going to have
Would
three
it go
then.
on there?
Yeah, if you had the right jump ring, you could easily put them on there. Yeah, nice.
I love these. Would you get a long silver necklace and put these straight over?
Yeah. You know,
And
one of our
have that as a pendant straight
one of
away?
our 30-inch necklaces.
We have a whole metre of chain yesterday.
wow.
If you bought the metre of silver
Yeah.
chain yesterday, that would be incredible with this.
That'd look amazing.
Wouldn't it?
That's stunning.
And it's always going to be beautiful because these colours are going to get darker over time. You could split them up if you wanted to, but I think I love them together.
I do.
I love them together. I love the way they're suspended like that.
Have they got a peg in? Are they what
They've
we
got
were
Peggy
talking about
Sue's.
earlier?
Yeah, they've got Peggy Sue's.
Fab. They're gorgeous, aren't they? I love with these particularly the movement and the noise.
Me too. Oh, they're so light.
Yeah.
They're so beautiful. You've got that incredible lemon, that wonderful cognac, and then you've got that sort of oxblood red colour there. They're so expensive looking.
They're your updo earrings, aren't they? You want to see those?
Let's see.
They're a Jenny
Oui.
Cleary drop earring.
A chandelier Cleary?
Yeah.
Oui.
They look beautiful.
I actually think you could drop it from something
you
like
could.
that.
Absolutely
Because those
you
are
could.
Jewellery Maker findings from yesterday.
Oh, were they?
I accidentally forgot to take them out of my ears.
So you fetched them back today? Your ears?
Not stealing if I bought them back, is it? It's borrowing. We all know the difference between borrowing and stealing. Steely Cleely.
They are beautiful.
I can't make it. You can't put steel into my name because I ain't no teeth. All right.
There you go. Sabine's got the earring and pendant set, haven't you?
We don't have to worry about Sabine
No,
because
she's-
Sabine
she's
is there.
spot
She knows what's going on. Sabine does. Suzanne, Jane, Alison, Neris,
I love
Beryl.
that name.
I love the name
Neris.
Neris. I do as well, especially if you say it with a Welsh accent.
Neris.
Neris. You've got three gorgeous big... But hang on a minute. You've got sterling silver chain. Let's not forget that.
Yeah. Quite a lot of sterling silver on those, isn't there?
There's a lot of sterling silver there. $14.95.
Wow.
HFG Y60. Let's do this, Jewellery Makers. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get two, get three like Sabine. Well done, Angela. Check out your baskets. Alison, Neris, Beryl, Suzanne, Jane. You've got to make sure you're quick. We only had the final, how many, sorry? 30. Lynn's in. Angela, check out. Berkshire, check out. Carmarthenshire, Clare in Essex, check out. Wow.
Oh wow, here they come.
Not long for the Paraiba. David, Lee, Joanne, Chrissy in Berkshire. Oh, there's a challenge kit in the next hour.
There is.
No, listen, we don't let this one rest. We're getting our money's worth out of Lady Tarry tonight, everybody.
Oh, here, would you play with this sterling silver and gorgeous gemstone kit? Oh,
It's
go
a hard
on, then.
life, Alison.
I know.
Someone's got to do it.
Take one for the team all the time, mate.
All the time. They call you Take One for the Team Tarry, don't they? HFG Y60 is your rising.
Not to my face.
I'm getting it. I'm always listening. We got the workshop in the next hour as well.
In the next hour already? No,
9
I was
o'clock.
going to say.
God, Danny, don't wish our lives away.
16th of May. Gosh, we've only just started this
How's
year
it
and we're
May?
talking about May.
May.
I know. It's crazy, crazy.
Do you know what? I had to cancel my 40th birthday this year, so I'm going to be 39 for a little bit longer.
Oh, I see. Fair enough.
Because they cancelled the Punchestown racing, and that's what we were all doing. I said, don't worry, girls, I'll stay 39.
It hasn't happened
We'll go
then.
to Galway instead.
If you can't celebrate it, it hasn't happened, yeah?
Yeah, can't. Yeah. So all bets are off.
I love this kit.
Oh, you can do that to me. You can do that for me. Here we go. Sorry, I'm just totally talking to Kerry there. Kerry said, "What? You're going to get a marquee and come to my house?" Yeah, I don't. That's not what she said at all. Sterling silver, and look at this pyrite.
Isn't that just sparkly?
It's lush, isn't it?
Isn't it?
It's spinel. It's coated spinel. What am I talking about?
Absolutely beautiful.
It's so unbelievably sparkly that it's actually ridiculous. Imagine if you are a seamstress and you want to sew that into your pieces as well.
Oh,
beautiful in a
lovely.
pie collar or something. Wouldn't
Beautiful. But you're getting all the sterling silver with it.
Yeah. Look at you.
Oh, I know. I'm loving it.
Look at you.
I am loving it.
It's right in fact the lot. The lot. Now, Charoite, darlings. How many of these do we have?
Ooh.
Isn't it? It's a lovely colour, that, isn't
Oh,
it?
that's gorgeous.
Very
Charoite.
individual, this Charoite is. It's beautiful. I've got some, I was looking at this yesterday. Let me see if I can find the things I was looking at. With the black spinel. You crack on there, because I'm going to...
lovely with the black spinel. See, they've got it with silver. I think I'd put it with rose gold as well.
I think you could get away with all of them.
Yeah, yeah. Love it.
I actually think you could. So the silver spacer beads are beautiful,
Ooh, yeah,
but you're
nut.
right. Rose gold, classic gold, it'll all go, I think. What do you think?
Yeah.
Have a look at this beautiful, beautiful gemstone.
Incredible.
So I had some Charoite yesterday in drops and they all sold out.
Did you?
There's a lot to be said about Charoite. It was discovered in the 1940s, so it was unknown to the world actually until 1978 when it was launched in the in the gemstone world. Its name comes from a river in eastern Siberia, Russia.
Yeah.
So that's where it's now this gemstone. Where am I? Because I had this. It's a talisman of acceptance and letting go, a bestower of good, if you believe in that kind of thing, encouraging service to humanity and for attaining approval of the self. I think that's really nice, isn't it? I think it's lovely.
Yeah.
It's a silicate containing elements like potassium, sodium, calcium. You've got oxygen, silicon and hydrogen, and that's what makes up this gemstone. It's found sometimes with the inclusions of feldspar. It's beautiful. It's got this beautiful lavender colour, and in fact, if you're into healing, lavender is a really important colour for making your dreams come true, if you believe in that kind of thing as well. There are pages and pages of healing properties that go with Charoite, and I think it's Monica's favourite gemstone. It's her favourite one.
Oh.
She gets it every time we. I'm sure it's
How
Monica.
does
Yes,
she manage
it's
that?
Monica. Pardon?
How does she manage that?
What,
I've
to
never
get-
had it.
Oh, she's on it. She's on the Charoite. Don't you worry
I'm going to have to get in
about
touch
Monica.
with her.
It's said to be a gemstone for overcoming and releasing fear and negativity. which is a lovely thing. I mean, if you go and have a look at the healing properties, that's what you're getting this for. There's pages of this. So and remember, this is a recent discovery in terms of gemstones. The 70s is when we knew about this. Yeah. Discovered before that, but actually came out into jewellery and released to the world in about in the 70s. You've got this beautiful, very unique lavender colour here. Very pretty. It's not clarity we have in this strand. It's this really unique swirls, almost like pearlescent swirls, these white pearl swirls through these. It's pearl-like. And it's just beautiful. I love the fact that these are graduated like this. I think there's a strong temptation to put this straight into a necklace, utilising those graduations and a matching pair of earrings. I think it's pretty, and I think you could do that with this kind of design, with those spacer beads that you get with this. This can be a very expensive gemstone because it is a gemstone that we don't see often. Do you remember the green gemstone strand we had earlier?
The Chrysoprase.
The Chrysoprase would go very nicely with this,
that would look lovely with it.
Beautiful. And I think bringing a solid colour in with that Chrysoprase is a really good idea. $24.95 is your brand new price. These were $66 beforehand. These are graduated between 5x2 and 8x5 millimetres, and they're on an 18cm strand. XAJN14 is your item code. Now's the time to shop with us, jewellery makers. This is one of those ones that you tend to collect. We don't see it often on air, so when you do, quickly grab it. Now, oh no, I've logged myself out. Ollie, I don't know what I've done something. Logged myself out. I don't know what happened. It's start by time. And Oliver's just helping me. Thanks, darling. Love you.
Ooh. Oh, I love these.
I know. Oh, look at those. They're great, aren't they?
Fabulous, aren't they?
Yesterday with the earrings that match these, but you could get two of these and put these loops in earrings. They are gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Very easily make those into earrings. Oh. They're fab, aren't they? And use the bars for your cufflinks.
You get all three colours.
Oh,
yes, absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
All three together?
These aren't separate. So you've got the rose golds. You've got, there's the rose. I love that. That's a pendant, isn't it? Rose gold on silver, and this is a thick. These, when we give you plated, they are dipped and plated several times. Now, it's not like in the 80s where you bought something plated and the next minute, 5 minutes later, you can worn down to the silver. I had a pair of earrings which I left here yesterday. I had in, I've showered, I've washed my hair. For about a month I've had them in my ears. I took them out yesterday to replace them with this. Not one tiny bit of tarnishing.
Brilliant.
Now, when we plate something now, the plating is put there to last. That's the whole point. So these will last a long, long time before you even start to see any telltale signs. You've got all the colours here. I think this looks ever so Cartier when you put them all together, or Bulgari, because Bulgari and Cartier have famously put the precious metal colours together, which I'm going to do now, and they look really expensive. I would be very tempted to put all three together in a pendant piece on a necklace.
So you know your metre of chain?
I know it.
So you could get multi-layered necklaces and strand those on top of it and use those actually as charm carriers
and again,
on your necklace.
That's why they pay this lady the big bucks. Look. Yes, with that chain.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely beautiful together. Should be 20 to 80. Do you know what? I'm happy. If I was shopping in the jewellery quarter and I saw three of those for that price, I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm trotting in, I'm galloping out. But right now, you're going to be cantering in and absolutely on a
Brilliant.
home run straight. $17.95 for all three of these. This is remarkable. What an amazing, amazing design. Very individual, not seen these before. So again, if you're like me, not seen these before, this is a great way of doing it.
And you know what these go perfect with?
What,
that kit, because you've got the 3 colours of your spacer beads.
Yes! She's never wrong. Never wrong, this one. Never. Do you hear that, John? She's never wrong,
Yeah, please
John.
note, babe.
Will he be texting in? I'll tell you. She was wrong in 1983. She wasn't. She's never been wrong in her life. I tell you. Prove me otherwise. These are gorgeous. So many of you there. Now, in the next hour, we've got that Paraiba coming up for you. We've got all to be honest, we might be too luxurious, too fabulous in the next hour. I don't know if we'll ever be as fabulous.
You can't.
Again, so you need to be here because you need to witness this fabulousness.
Love JewelleryMaker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the JewelleryMaker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Did you know that when you book a JewelleryMaker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our JewelleryMaker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
Don't want to miss a JewelleryMaker show? Then download our app for Android and Apple devices by searching JewelleryMaker in your relevant app store. Stay with JewelleryMaker wherever you go. Don't miss out on our amazing deals, inspiration, demonstrations, and of course all the fun. Create, wear, share on the go with JewelleryMaker.
JewelleryMakers, tune in this Tuesday. I'll be joined by Steve Bennett for what will be a truly fantastic show. Steve is bringing more of his amazing special deals, a natural strand of ruby. We've raided Gems Vault for tanzanite and also turquoise, and we also have a wonderful chrome dioxide showcase for you. That's this Tuesday. Myself and Steve, don't miss out.
It's easy to stay in touch with JewelleryMaker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 68,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with JewelleryMaker.
We are beyond mesmerised with this incredible Paraiba tourmaline. Do you know what a privilege it is for us to have this gemstone, to be able to make jewellery first hand from such a high-end gemstone is an opportunity super unique. We have so much to tell you about this gemstone. It is a gemstone that, and we've got some information. We've got some information on this gemstone, but actually in Hong Kong, when Steve went out to source this, I remember him telling me this is a gemstone that goes straight away. So first of all, before we start talking about the captivation of this gemstone, we need to know this. We're so lucky to have tourmaline here at JewelleryMaker because actually the world over, tourmaline is one of the most sought after gemstones, and we're talking all the big players, Bulgari, Cartier, Tiffany & Co, Boodles, need I go on, all those big names in the industry. They seek this gemstone. They seek it for its rarity. They seek it because it tends to hold a very, very high price tag. Take a look at this.
I'm always asked whether coloured gemstones are more expensive than diamonds. Well, today that is very much the case. This small packet of Paraiba tourmaline, they are 1mm sizes. This is 7 or 8 times more expensive than VS quality diamonds of the same sizes. If you want to see what a £1 million Paraiba tourmaline looks like, it's this. Now, I've not yet seen a £1 million diamond at this size. So in the rarer stones, without a doubt, here in Hong Kong in September 2014, it's the coloured gemstones that are setting the new high prices.
Did you hear that? It's these gemstones, in particular, Steve talking to us about Paraiba tourmaline, that are driving the prices of gemstones right up there. Did you see how tiny the Paraiba tourmalines were in that VT? Steve was there. I've been to that trade centre lots of times. It's massive. And Paraiba tourmaline is, they seek it, they find it, they get it. For us to have this gemstone, and Oliver just rightly said, you know, Oliver and I have been in this working for JewelleryMaker and Gemporia for many years. We would compare so many other gemstones to Paraiba tourmaline. Is it as beautiful? Look at this colour. Is it as rare? This is a rarity to have. And we just never thought we'd see it again. But we're delighted. We're delighted to have this opportunity to bring you Paraiba tourmaline, one of the world's most exclusive gemstones, one of the world's most expensive gemstones, one of the world's rarest of gemstones. And we're not giving you, did you see in that packet that Steve just held up, those tiny, what did he say, 1 millimetre? I mean, can you imagine? And Steve said they were extremely expensive. Look at what you've got here. More expensive than a diamond. Now, these are completely and utterly natural. And because we have that incredible connection again with Gemporia, we bring you an opportunity. Do not think twice. Remember, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, this is going to be a considered purchase in terms of JewelleryMaker prices. I am not going to pretend it isn't. When Alison saw this the first time she bought it, and we're going to be talking to her about that soon, 5 carats you've got here. Now, knowing this is going to be a considered purchase, and also knowing we're never going to have loads of these, we've only got a handful of them, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. We take PayPal, debit card, or credit card. Please get your certificate of authenticity. You can print that out yourself when you go back into your back orders, or you can add it to your order for 25p and get it in a card. I would do that. I would take that card and I would take my strand in its box and I would go and get it valued. I think you'll be really happy the day that you do that. I think you will. We're going to give you your graphics. Now, I'm never going to be screaming and shouting at you and putting loads of pressure on you to spend money that is going to be a little bit more money than you normally see. First opportunity has already gone. Now, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on your strand here, and you'll see that you've got a rather large carat weight of 5 carats. I think, well, this one's big in the centre, so I'd say that's about a 1 1/4. Now we're just seeing a multi-buyer. So in 1989, Brazilian miners discovered a unique and brightly coloured tourmaline in the state of Paraiba. This Paraiba tourmaline came in the most unusual vivid blues and greens. The gemstone world was captivated. Paraiba tourmaline like this, and I am going to give you a more affordable strand afterwards, is a collector's piece. Paraiba tourmaline like this, in this kind of carat weight. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. If everybody checks out their baskets, 3/4 of our stock has gone, and you haven't even got the price yet. I told you earlier, it is, in comparison to the world's tourmaline, this is going to be exceptionally affordable. So remember, now, and Ollie and I were talking earlier, you know, we were talking about tanzanite, and when that was discovered, and when the world in the 60s knew about that gemstone. Actually, Brazilian miners, remember, discovered tourmaline in 1989. A very recent discovery, yet here it comes with its high price tags because of its vibrance of colour, because of its unique qualities. It's a beautiful gemstone, isn't it? A beautiful tranquility is what this gemstone evokes, if you are into that kind of thing as well. It's a gemstone that possesses a real unique colour. We've only got a handful. We started with 18. 5 of those have already gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we have 3 in baskets. And you're shopping from New York, from London, from Greater Manchester, from Surrey, from Gloucestershire. We are going to give you an exceptional price. Now, I need to tell you that actually, and there's not many gemstones that this happens to. So sometimes you'll shop on our website and you'll come and you'll get things that haven't even been on air because you need them. This is one of the gemstones somebody has bought at this price. Okay, it's coming on your screen right now, $329.95. And that's because actually comparatively, this is one of the best prices in the world you can buy Paraiba tourmaline for. We're confident of that. Look at the saturation of colour here. These are beautiful. Now, Alison, you got yours, and tell me firstly, okay, this is much more expensive than the tuber seed beads. This is
yes.
much more expensive than some of our diamond strands. What was it for you that made up your mind that you were going to have this gemstone?
My mum's been a jewellery collector for a long time, and she talks about Paraiba, and the colour and the quality was just so amazing, it blew me away. Did I have anything in mind when I bought it? No. Did I buy it because I couldn't possibly leave it there? Absolutely. Talking to Danny earlier, I've been making jewellery for girl and woman probably 40 odd years, and I've perhaps got half a dozen strands of this calibre. Some I've used, some I haven't, because I'm waiting for the right time. Mm-hmm. Now I started playing with argentium.
Yes.
And I wanted to do something, because I wanted to make something with this. It had to be precious metal.
Yes, has to
be precious metal. But I wanted to bring, I find the colour quite delicate. Not much colour there, but a gentle colour. It's not a bright fluorescent colour, if you see what I mean.
It's really unique, isn't it? Because it's powerful
beautiful
yet soft.
Yes, that's it. It's loads of colour, but it's a beautiful colour.
Yeah.
So I started playing with some filigree, and this is going to be for a piece of my Paraiba to go in the middle of it.
And you've got that with you.
So that's going to be a ring.
So you made the filigree.
So I've made the filigree. So this is argentium.
That's amazing. Can you hold it up for all?
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Thank you so much.
So that's going to have one of the smaller pieces.
That's beautiful.
On top of that when I've finished it.
So you're going to use one of the smaller pieces on here for that?
Yeah. absolutely. And then I am going to get it valued when I'm
I was
finished.
going to say, please get it valued.
Oh, I will do. I will do. So that'll just be 1 stone in there. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
6 left over.
But I get goosebumpy whenever I...
It's a special opportunity for us, and we're so delighted. And I'll be honest with you, ordinarily, Paraiba tourmaline would be launched in the morning show. Why? We have the biggest audience in the morning. We literally had to beg to get this. Beg. We promised that we would do lots more work. And we knew we had Alison on today. And we promised all these things because this is such a special gemstone. And we wanted it. We wanted it. DWN F26, the lowest price this we have ever done Paraiba tourmaline like this for. 109. I'm going to bring you a more affordable if you can't afford that today, but you are literally in the zone. You're thinking, what can I do? I'm going to bring you a more affordable one in a moment. Now is the time for our most prestigious strand, for the most luxury. Look at the colour. This is an opportunity not to miss. Have a look. How much is Paraiba tourmaline going for? Just 1 carat. You've got 5 carats here. DWN F26. Now's the time. They're between 4x2 to a whopping 11x4 millimeters. They are across a 4 centimeter tassel strand. You do get the spacer beads in between. You can utilize those into another piece of jewelry. Only put this with precious metals, whether it's gold, whether it's rose gold or silver. It will carry any of the precious metals. Half the stock has gone and sold out. Now remember, the price will go up tomorrow. Now is the time. Now you might be thinking, I'll sit on or sleep on that one. You can't. You can't, because the price goes back up in the morning. Alison, Tarry.
So what I was going to say was, not everybody's as confident with having a play with the precious metals and things. I would not be afraid to take this to a jeweller and say, I want this setting.
Yes.
And you've got... Have you got 7 on there, did you say?
Yeah, 1,
You've
2,
got
3,
7
4, 5,
pieces
6, 7,
of jewellery.
yeah.
The jeweller will probably fall over when you say,
Well,
fall
do you
all over
think
you to
they'll
say, yes, please.
That can't be. Where did she get it from?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because that is stunning. That is absolutely stunning. And I bet if you price it, it'll still be cheaper than any piece you can buy of that quality.
More inexpensive, darling.
Sorry, yes. Less money.
But this could be the one that makes that piece of jewellery that you can actually charge hundreds and hundreds of pounds for, and absolutely rightly so. 189.95. Now I need to let you know, I didn't want to put any pressure on anybody because this is a considered purchase. I don't want to make any bones about that. So please don't think I'm trying to pressure anybody, but I need to let you know, because it's my job, that we only have, how many left now, Danny? 8 of these left, and I have that in baskets. If anybody comes onto the phone lines, one of you at least will miss out. I'm going to call you out now. Please forgive me, but you are going to miss out if your name is Sarah from Hampshire. You're going to miss out Hilma in London, Josephine in Cambridgeshire. You're going to miss out. Alla in New York, you're going to miss out. Collector in London, you are going to miss out. Collector in Bristol, you are going to miss out if you don't check out your baskets. Like Antoinette, Alison, Suzanne, Hazel, Tracy, Michelle, Claire, multi-buyer Melanie, Toyin in Greater London. You've all got yours. Now, if you don't like missing out, remember this price is an on-air price. The price will go up first thing in the morning. There's been a question, can gallery wire be used?
Yeah, you could use gallery wire with it. Absolutely no reason not. Why not? The gallery wire will go round any shape. You know, if you think you can do a perfect round to a cabochon, you could certainly put gallery wire with it. You could use bead caps, sterling silver or gold bead caps with it. That would look lovely. I would use my precious metal wire or your precious metal Flex-Rite.
Yes, the 24 karat gold one, yes.
Absolutely.
Great idea. Now, okay, we are very, very, very limited stock now. We've only got a few left. Now, before we go over to the next strand, we have got a little bit more information for you from that Hong Kong show, because I think it's important to know that this gemstone has such a huge importance in the jewellery and gemstone industry. Here's Steve with more.
I'm just in the Hong Kong trade show, and one of the gentlemen has just shown me this Paraiba tourmaline. It's $3,000 per carat. It's 70 carats, therefore it's over $200,000 for this one very beautiful stone. So next time you see your Paraiba, just to know the going rate at the moment is $3,000 per carat.
Rachel, not the gorgeous Rachel, not Steve. Now, we have got another strand for you. We've only got 2 of the other strand left, and it's over allocated. Okay, so I promised you this was going to be more affordable. Did you see how expensive? How much was that again, Oliver?
200,000.
200,000. I mean, it was a great big one, but it was just to show you the calibre of this gemstone. This is a very important gemstone in the jewellery industry. Let's give you an opportunity to own it. If you, same carat weight as last time. Now, if you didn't, and don't you love that natural formation of this gemstone? You can see how it was, how this was, how it formed. You can almost imagine it in the mine, can't you? In its host rock, you can almost imagine that. Now, if you're buying this because you think, no, I love the healing properties of it, it's a gemstone. There's a crystal of spirit and peace, if you believe in that kind of thing. It's a gemstone that is used in deep meditation, if you believe in that kind of thing as well. This particular strand has some very striking colours and is totally and utterly natural. It's a gemstone that's said to bring past hurts to the surface for healing. It encourages the release of emotional bonds and frees the mind to explore. Here's that. So maybe you're thinking, I want to get this because I want to get it for a spiritual reason, but I can't pay 180, 190 pounds for it to do that. Maybe you're thinking, Jenny, I'm now in love with Paraiba tourmaline, thank you very much, but I just can't outlay that today, but I want some. Maybe you got this strand and you think, Jenny, I need more. I need more. Okay, because I actually think there's a certain lady to my right who's eyeing. Are you eyeing up my Paraiba?
I might be.
You are thinking about my Paraiba right now, aren't you?
Might be.
And what do you want to do to this Paraiba?
I love that. I love it. I love it in the natural state. I love the first strand, but I love this in the natural state. That's earrings. I'd love those in earrings.
Wouldn't it be great in a ring, like medieval
you could,
style
yeah,
again?
Yeah, you could wire it into a ring. That would be fabulous. I love that one in the middle, the way it's sort of, you've got those different layers. Absolutely stunning.
Can you believe that colour?
I know.
And it's natural.
I know.
Can you right, just take yourself into that mine in Brazil. Imagine when they discovered this in 1989. What is that? What is that colour?
Yeah.
I mean, how amazing is that?
It's just
how wonderful is it? We've seen the high price this fetches. We've seen how important it is in the jewellery industry to own something like this if you're in the gemstone jewellery industry. Okay. Now we want to own it, don't we? We've got to have it, right? Okay, well, we're going to give you an opportunity, but we don't have loads of these, Danny, do we, darling? Oh, we've only got 8. That's not enough. Don't have a tantrum, Jenny. Okay, we're going to give you a clock with this one because we need you to be quick. Let's go. You've got 1 minute to get yourself on the phone lines. Get yourself quickly dialing 0800 644 655. Wait there. Wait for that message to come through. Hit 1. Beat the queue. Be ready and poised. Tell the customer care team you need them to stay there because you're about to buy this tourmaline. If you are not getting involved in the phone lines, you need to get yourself on the website, perhaps, or on the app. Website address, www.jewellerymaker.com. Click on watch the show and you will see this product right now. If you're lucky enough to have downloaded the app, you are actually safe in the knowledge that you have the quickest way to buy just by hitting buy it now button and checking out Remember, only 8 of you are going to be successful. So you're going to have to come in quick, and it's always worth having a go. If you think, oh, if there's only 8, I'm never going to get it. I tell you what, you've got to be in it to win it, jewellery makers. Get yourself ready. Just please remember, we're going to give you a fabulous price for this. It is going to be a lot more affordable for you. Don't miss out. Here's the details that you need. DKJ N35, you've got 5 carats of tourmaline here, 6x4 to 10x5 in this rough strand. I don't really think these are nuggets. I'd say they're more like stalactites.
No. Yeah, I wouldn't call them nuggets. Shards.
Thank you, they're shards. Shards of tourmaline. Oh, by the way, this also represents October in a birth gemstone way. DKJ N35. Okay, we promised you this would be affordable. On the web, it's $499.95. So you might be thinking, Jenny, affordable? I have not got that kind of pocket change lying around. You might have, but I haven't. No, we're going right further down for you, I promise. You just got to trust me. £440 reduction, $59.95. Danny just had to double, triple, quadruple check that he was allowed to do that. He's not sure, but he's doing it anyway. Already the first one got, oh, it's over allocated. Toy and Jacqueline, Melanie, I only had 8. Jacqueline, Melanie, Sandy, Sally, if somebody multi-buys, you're for it. Ross in Warwickshire, City of Bristol, Michelle in Surrey, you've got to check out. I think they've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They're gone, they're sold out. Wow, well done. Thank you for trusting us, jewellery makers. What a great way to start the hour. Don't forget that, these have all been allocated, but a couple of you haven't checked your baskets out. If you check your baskets out, that's sold out. But right now, if you're thinking, do you know what? Blow it. I'm going to get that strand. I'm in love. I've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. I'm not frightened. Then you need to quickly come in on the phone lines, take it out of someone's basket.
See, looking across the room to it,
striking colour, isn't it?
The power of that colour, it's stunning.
It is, isn't it?
I love it.
Feeling very zen. You feeling spiritual, Paul?
Yes.
Touch the tourmalines. Touch the tourmalines. It's said to help you in the workplace. Feel, what's it? I put it on the bottom. What's that bottom statement there? Something about the workplace. Bottom statement. That's it. I've written it out.
Yes.
Go on, read it out to me. Really loud.
Use Paraiba tourmaline to increase your commitment to and passion for your work.
Passion for your work.
And
your commitment to your work. How committed are you feeling to this right now?
100%.
100%. There you go. There you go. Full Deemers, everyone. I call him Deemers. I always call you Deemers, don't I?
You do.
I'm the only one who calls it him. He's Demer, actually. Paul Demer, oui. You know that means the sea, right? Paul the sea.
Of the sea.
Oh, Paul of the sea, sorry. Sorry,
He's
Neptune.
He's Aquaman.
Why aren't we calling him Neptune?
I'd go with Aquaman.
Aquaman. The less said about that, the better. Now, I'll tell you what, Alison. Sorry to have my back to you, but it's my chair.
Right. I know, it's all right. I'll just keep steadying it if you lean too far there.
Love these. Green tourmaline and pink tourmaline to me. Rhubarb colours. Wait, I forgot to eat my yoghurt earlier, didn't I? My rhubarb yoghurt.
Hold the show. Hang on a minute.
Did I forget to eat it? Can someone go and check? They are rhubarb colours. I was like, wait, I need to have at least 1 bit of rhubarb a day.
I love rhubarb.
Oh, you don't like alcohol, but
No,
rhubarb vodka. Would you have some of that if I made you some?
Probably.
I'm not trying to push you to drink. You can have rhubarb something else. I must bring you one of my rhubarb yoghurts then. They're delicious.
We've got rhubarb in the garden.
Oh, I found rhubarb in my garden quite unexpectedly under some of the nut trees yesterday. We got onto rhubarb because look at these rhubarb tones with the greens. It was product relevant. I mean, Paul is feeling very committed to the workplace right now, so he came to tell us to get on with it. I love. Do you know, red tourmaline is rubellite, isn't it? Which is so expensive.
Right.
Have you ever seen a rubellite ring?
Yeah,
seen the Cartier one?
No, I haven't seen the Cartier one.
I think you could buy a house for the same price as the rubellite.
Okay.
It's like £120,000.
Wow.
So you have to be pretty bougie to own it.
Yeah, I'd never wear it.
I would. I'd be like, look how rich I am. I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh, it's so beautiful. I wouldn't show off for richness. That's not nice, is it? Tourmaline comes in such huge variety of the colour spectrum, and that's what I love about it. These drops are beautiful.
They're stunning, aren't they?
Yes.
Who was I talking to the other day?
Me?
No, and I had a piece of jewellery, and I'd actually set the briolette upside down in the ring, but because it was supported, you couldn't. They were secure.
You were talking to me about that in the cups, in the earrings.
Yeah, no, it was somebody else, but you can use them. So you can secure them into a ring and then put some supporting wire around the top, and it looks amazing. Like it looks like they're bezel set.
Get it? Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
I love these. They're so pretty.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
$39.95. They should have been $99.95. You got a huge 42 carats of natural Nigerian tourmaline.
They're natural. Wow.
I mean, again,
could you imagine an ombre cluster?
Yeah,
that would look beautiful because you've got such beautiful graduations of colour in there. Like you say, tourmaline's so colourful. I love that.
We're in a tourmaline state of mind now, and there are a few tourmaline-esque colours in there, aren't there? I can't promise you, but it's worth. Oh, come on! Look at that one. Is that Paraiba-y colour? I meant Paraiba, not tourmaline. There's some tourmaline colours in this tourmaline strand. Sorry.
No.
Oh. Now I'm seeing some cheeky rubellite in here. Hello, you. Look at this strand. Gorgeous.
It's stunning, isn't it? But you know, just take a section of those and pop those into a shoulder duster earring. Would look amazing.
Oh, now you've got me.
I knew I'd get you.
What a colour as well. It's a classy colour, is this? Because pink can be a fun colour, a party colour. It can be a real subtle colour, a blush. It can be a baby soft colour. This is very classy. It's a strong tone here.
It's a grown-up pink, isn't it?
Very much. Very much.
See,
it's a raspberry coulee of a colour.
Ooh, yeah.
And raspberry coulee is not for children. Ever so grown up. $39.95. Wow. We are owning all the high-end gemstones for under £40, aren't we? We're happy.
I don't know how he's managed to get those.
Well, it's listen, I told you, we did some extra work for free. Go on.
Can we put one of our shards into the middle of that pink strand as a necklace?
Oui. So kind of like, would it... Hang on.
So it would drop down?
Oh, oui. Oui. Très bien.
Or use one of the others, because we haven't got those, but we've got the others in the middle of it.
Make it go further.
Oh. Put one of those in the middle of it. Because it's going to go. It's tourmaline.
Of course, and that's the great thing about tourmaline, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Oh, that is...
They're nice together, aren't they?
C'est bon. Oh, anyway, listen, we must...
Let me just borrow...
De challenge?
Challenge.
They will take the mickey out of me. I can't think why. It's all right. Listen, you can take the mickey out. I can laugh at myself. It's fine. You got to. Now, these beads are a must-have, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I mean, where else would you get this amount? Ooh, there it is. I nearly lost my flippy floppy.
Oh, don't lose your flippy floppy board. That will be forever known as the flippy floppy board.
Me flippy floppy. Whoops. Oh, Alison, I bet you loved this, didn't you?
I did love it. I did love it. It's
Threading
stunning.
pack as well.
Yep.
So you've got the rose gold beads. What have you got, 20 of each? 40 of each? Hang on, hang on. Oh, I've got it right in front of me. 40 of each.
Brilliant.
I think, yeah. 40, what are you looking at?
I'm going to lean behind you when you go to a close
Go on,
up.
I'll
That's
go
all.
to it. What's your
I'm just after the bracelet things. You carry on with that. It's all right. It's fine.
I can see you looking behind me. I was
Sorry.
like, what, is there a ghost?
No. Oh,
Like, I
Ollie's
thought
on
there
the
was a
case.
ghost.
I was just going to borrow those 2 bracelets.
Don't worry about
strands.
Oliver. He's always on the case. He's always on the mooch, that boy. Look. I'm a mooch for something. Look at that colour. You don't mooch. He's always on the mince for something. Doesn't mooch, he minces. Saunters. Which is it? Saunter. Okay. Well, on the mooch is fine. It means just means you're looking for something. Doesn't it? Does it mean something different in Birmingham?
I don't know.
Mooch, having a nose.
Yeah,
having a
mooching
mooch.
around.
Yeah,
Just
a
having
good
a
old
mooch.
mooch in the
You mooch in the
car
shop,
boots
just having a
and-
little mooch.
Yeah.
Mooching. I feel like it means something different to these young people now.
Okay. That's...
Isn't it?
What amazes me when you see spinel, and this is coated, and look at all that sparkle you're still getting from that spinel.
You can always rely on it for that. You can rely on spinel for that. It's like if
Gorgeous.
Elizabeth Taylor was a gemstone.
Yeah. Sparkle.
She would sparkle like that,
absolutely.
wouldn't she? I mean, come on. That is
gorgeous.
incredible. It's take me out to the opera. I'm going out fancy, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would sing opera to you, but I've got a bit of a sore throat. Now,
just had a little play.
These are beautiful, and you could easily sell these stack of bracelets on, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And again, if you had the findings that we had earlier on,
yes.
the togglers,
they would be much better because I just had.
But I like it with your sterling. It looks great.
Yeah.
So these stack of bracelets.
Yeah.
We could have them as friendship bracelets. I could have one, you could have the other.
You could.
And then every time I looked at them, I'd go,
Alison did that.
I am not just trying to steal. How dare you think so ill of me? Thou must not think ill of me, child. Now, you've got those gorgeous earrings.
And again, this is all simple jewellery. But some people say, oh, that's easy. And it is easy, but it's classic.
Yeah.
It's classic jewellery.
Don't mess with the classics.
You're always going to have stack of bracelets.
Yeah.
You're always going to have that fine line. You're always going to have earrings that are just gemstones on a drop. Beautifully classic.
Beautifully classic, sterling silver, rose gold, classic gold, threading pack, spinel. You've got 120 beads of sterling silver, gold and rose gold. Think about how much. Put a price in your head. You're going shopping specifically for those ingredients. Sterling silver, real gold. How much money are you taking? You've got to take cash with you. You have to come back with some. How much money are you taking with you for all of that silver? You know it's going to add value to your jewellery. You know it's something that you need. You can do easy, quick makes, and you have... Do you know what, Alison? You don't need to buy outside of these if you're just... You could be making stretchy bracelets.
Yeah.
This could be a huge profit maker to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So please act fast. That's your web price. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Because we're going under £20. GFXC 43.
But that, you know, that's crazy. That really is crazy.
It's bonkers and I love it.
One of those, you're looking at more than that.
Of course.
You know. And it's taken me no time to make. Let's be honest, it hasn't really exactly taken me a lot of time to make these. just for the spacers, that's a brilliant price.
Yeah.
I'd say just for the spinel, because is it a microfaceted? It's certainly a faceted.
Absolutely.
Stunning, absolutely stunning.
Or should I say, absolutement. Collector in Buckinghamshire, 3.
Yeah,
Sabine's
good.
got 2. We
Well
never
done.
have to worry about Sabine.
No.
Sue, J. Matty, Susan, Barbara in County Antrim, Shandy, Tova in Denmark.
Oh.
We've got Debbie, Melissa, Essex, Francis, not the whole of Essex, a collector in Essex, Anne in Greater London Town. You've got yours, Nikki in Berkshire. Judith, you've got yours. Do check out baskets. Tracy, check out baskets. Please, please, be quick.
Well,
half the stock has gone. I don't know why I'm singing.
But that's something that's nice to see, because whenever I glance over there, and if you see they're coming in, they're going straight out. They're coming in, they're not hanging around, they're going straight out. They
There's
know
no
what they're
umming
getting.
and ahhing.
No.
There's no umming and ahhing needed.
Multi-buying, thank you very much. You can't go wrong. It's sterling silver and spinel.
Can't go wrong.
Say no more. I just love that.
You're going to give us Alison's workshop coming up in the next hour. You need to be. They always sell out quick. Saturday the 16th of May for the workshop. So you're going to give us a demonstration.
I'm going to give you a demonstration with the kit. So these, and what I've just been doing is we're going to do a ring.
Oh, I like the idea.
So I've played with this a little bit. So I've literally only just been making this. If I move these out of the way, you might be able to see what I'm doing, mightn't you?
It might help.
That might help a little bit. Pop those out of the way. So because I think they're beautiful channel set, but because you've got this slight difference, and I'm gonna just tweak that a bit, because you've got this slight difference between the spacer beads and the spinel.
Yeah.
You get this texturing, so I've just enhanced that by squiggling it a little bit.
Are you doing like an eternity band?
So I'm just going to do like an eternity band, so they're going to go all the way around.
I've never seen anyone do that.
Haven't you?
No.
Oh, okay. So this is going to be a squiggly eternity band, obviously.
Good, because my eternity is squiggly. I do want to live forever. So an eternity ring is a good way to start, right?
There can be only one.
But you know, there's a jellyfish that.
Yes.
What's it called? What's it called when you live forever again? The immortal jellyfish. That's what it's called. It's only found in one place in the world.
Crazy. I don't think I'd like to live forever.
I would.
No.
No? I'd be like, you don't know nothing. You should have seen what happened in 1980. That's not a rave.
That's so last century.
Kerry says that's what you're like anyway. That ain't a party. This is a party.
I'm sorry, Kenny. Kenny? Sorry.
I like it, Kenny.
Anyone? For me, it's people born after 77, Star Wars Day.
Oh yeah.
77. Anyway, so sorry, boss. Channel setting. Easiest thing in the world to do. Looks fantastic with small gemstones. Great with mixing in these.
There we go. Sorry, Alison.
Needed to reposition. Sorry, forgot.
Reposition.
Okay, so I always when I'm channel setting like this, I'll preload my wire because I'll work off the reel. You don't have to. It's just easier for two ways. One, you can just keep going. You don't have to have a huge lot of wire and risk losing it. And two, it stops your beads falling off the other end.
Yeah.
Because it's still all attached unless you run out of wire. So slide your bead down, start off with a couple of wraps round one. Now this is 0.8, which will work perfectly, and 0.4. Then pop your gemstone down to where you want to start and go twice round. Now, not everybody does it this way. I like to do it like that because it anchors the wire. If your wires move, you'll get gapping if you don't anchor it. So that's why I go around twice rather than just looping it around the once. So fetch your next gemstone down. I also do it so that I do it in a figure of 8 motion. And this gives you the gemstones sitting in the middle because they kind of pull down. If you just do it all in the same motion, they'll either sit above your wires or below your wires. So it's personal preference, but that's the way I like to do it. So I'm going to pull this down, and you just keep doing these until you've got enough gemstones on there to give you a complete circle. I don't think I've quite got enough. I'll do another couple. And I've done 4 of the spinel and 1 of the spacers. Take your pick which colours you want. It doesn't really matter. Okay, let's try that. So I've got my ring mandrel. oops.
An essential tool for any wire worker.
Oh, essential tool for anyone. We were doing peyote on the workshop yesterday, making a ring with peyote. You need a mandrel. Okay, so I want those to be able to meet, so I need to do a little bit more. So let me pop another one of those gold spaces. So I'm going to do another couple of seed beads. Because I'm a well-trained guest designer, all my rings come out end to O these days. I really struggle to do a different size.
There's nothing this woman doesn't do to spec, okay? Just know that. Everything. Even when she thinks she's made a mistake, she's made it in the right way. That's what we discovered earlier, didn't we?
Right, okay. So we're going to pop that in. That's now about right. Now, we talked about doing an eternity ring.
Yes.
So what we don't want is to have wires hanging around afterwards. So we're a come on, words. We're a wiggly waggly eternity ring.
Wiggly waggly eternity ring. Well, to be fair, is that sold out? Is it? Oh no. I like the way it's called spaced out.
Yeah. It's
Could
good,
you
isn't
call it spaced out, Danny? No.
So what we need to do is actually get rid of these wires, because you've got the all the way round look. So you're in place there, but you've still got these wires. If you want, you can actually incorporate those into a part of a design. But to me, it's all about having this as one continuous thing. So we need to sort of combine these together. So I need them both to be going in the same direction for a start. Let me pop that through there. Because I've made it more difficult by putting this curve on it, we've got to have it so that it's going to come together like that. So it's seamless, almost seamless, okay?
Right.
So we're going to attach it. I've done quite a few of these and they look really nice. So you're going to take your wire and you're going to go around both, but make sure you're not pushing them out of alignment. So if it's coming down the outside this one is, sorry.
No, we're
So if it's coming down the outside,
our camera doesn't move anymore, does it? So I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I was so blithely going on. And then we're going to pull that through. So those two are secure that side. Pull it a bit tighter together. And then we're going to do this side wire, and we're going to feed that through there. There we go. Obviously, you're not going to get a perfect circle. Another way of doing this would be to do your argentium. I'm so obsessed with argentium at the moment.
I think we all are.
Do your 2 rings to make your ring. Fuse your jump rings to make 2 rings, and then do the weave between them, and then you've got the perfect one. Because you can weave on a circle, it doesn't matter. And then
in and out.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't think because it's argentium you've got to fuse, you can't wire wrap, because you can. You can wire wrap with it. Anyway, we'll come to that later, hopefully. She says, talking out of turn. Right, so I'm going to take these 2, the underneath ones, and I want to wrap roundwards. So I'm going to trim them down to quite small. So I only want about 5 centimetres. There we go. And then I've got a fine pair of pliers.
They are skinny round
they're
noses.
fabulous. We do a toolkit with these. They're brilliant.
I've never seen those ones.
Oh, yeah, because they come in and they sell out.
Oh, that'll be why then.
So
They're super skinny.
They are fabulous.
So you get that ultimate skinny, fine loop.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that's a little bit more untidy than I'd like. So I've gone down that way inside, and then we're going to go around. We're going to make a little bit of a feature, but it's going to be underneath, and we're going to go around one of the gemstones.
Lovely.
Just want to create a loop, so I'm going to trim that off there. Create a loop round that one, and then I'm going to create a loop around the next one. Just around there. Okay. So that then just forms a couple of loops underneath. It deals with the wires. You would gently, and do not squeeze because you don't want to damage the gemstones, but just squeeze it so that your wire ends are secured. And then again, just wrap these 2 ends with a couple of wraps with your 0.4. Take your time and do it a little bit neater than this is. I am doing this off the cuff. So that's gone around there to secure that one. I'm just going to slip over to this one because you can see these will flip up if you don't do that. Come on, come on, up you come.
Come, come, come.
I'm trying to get between, there we go. Going to get your wire to come between those. Because it's so tight now, there's very few gaps where I can go in. There you go, I'm going to put that. I'm going to make it go up there. There we go. And then I'll wrap it around the outside. So you'd secure that in place. If I trim these wires off then, make sure you don't leave any bits sticking up because you don't want this to dig in. So although you would have a couple of loops on the outside, that will, I've got a rough bit in the inside there. Hang on, let me find that. If you put that on, I'm going to pass this to Jenny. There is still a little, I need to get rid of that one,
I'm
Jenny.
ready.
Which finger? Which is your end to O?
That one. That one's
that one.
oh, maybe that did feel like it was going to.
I don't want to push.
It's a fat finger. What a coincidence, it fits. Well, I'm not going to steal it. It was placed upon thy finger.
But it's a little bit, it needs refining
beautiful.
underneath. It does need refining
It doesn't
underneath.
feel like it does at all.
Oh,
it really
does it not?
doesn't. I
It
tell
felt
you, I'd be like, ow!
I thought it had a bit of a scratchy
No,
underneath.
not at all.
But you could do that with some silver wire and it would look beautiful. Like we said, you could use a couple of the big Argentium jump rings and set it with that, and that would look stunning with the silver spacers.
Love it.
There you go.
And Alison just literally did that in 10 minutes. How amazing is that? Sorry, let's move that out of the way. Now, where is the kit?
It's over there.
Darling. This one here.
Yeah.
What is this thing here? Is it like an emergency button?
To scales.
Oh, I thought it was an emergency button.
Panic!
I did. I thought that was my emergency button. That's why I asked, I didn't know. Jenny Cleary, it's like if we're doing a quiz show. I know the answer. Oh, we should do a quiz show. Just so I can do
Gem's
that.
quiz. See, we need to show with that, don't we?
I've got the answers. Go on, ask me a question, and then I'll do it. Ask me a question, Oliver.
When was Paraiba discovered?
1989.
Ding!
Oh, sorry, can you ask me another question? I did it wrong. Another question. Come on, Ollie, don't groan.
When was tanzanite discovered?
1969? You don't know the answer? 67, it was 67. Sorry, Danny.
Shall we turn it off?
It's like leading a toddler through a supermarket. Sorry, I thought it was an emergency button, Danny. You do need an emergency button. What were we doing?
Showing this kit.
All right, Danny, but I'm not boring, am I? No. There we are. There we go. I always say that to my kids. Yes, I might be crazy, but I'm not boring, am I? Why have you got to be so extra? Might be extra, Max, but I'm not boring, am I, son? Yeah, thanks, Kerry. Kerry's like, Max has loads of cool stuff. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He needs to be more appreciative. Kerry, Kerry wants to be adopted by me, and that's fine. Now, not long until this kit. So this is the one that made the hair.
And the Bambi.
I saw March hares in the field the other day in Cambridge.
Wow.
And they were massive. They were like bigger than... Yes! No, they weren't actually fighting. They were jumping over the top of each other.
Wow.
They were bigger than Jack Russells. They were massive.
Oh, hares are enormous.
Look. Oh, the bambino. Oh, how lovely. Oh, there's a few in baskets. If your name is Nadine, Collector in Greater London, Yorkshire, Barbara in the Shire. Come on, Barbara, you're from the Shire, you know better. Melissa from Cambridge, Collector in Essex. Melissa might be looking out her windows at the Mad March hares, to be fair. Francis in Aberdeenshire. You must check out your baskets, darlings. Now, You want to see this spinel? You want to see my
I
spinel?
love that spinel.
It's beautiful. The master
Absolutely.
of disguise.
It's gorgeous.
Isn't it? Oh, I love it.
I need this kit. with the Jadeite we had earlier.
Yes.
It was a lot earlier.
I meant to borrow that, actually. Now.
I'll put it away. You get box 4. There you go.
Is that all right? Because
it's teamwork.
Paul Demir, Paul of the Sea, will get very annoyed. Now. Ooh, wait a minute. That's not what I've got in there, darling. I've got emerald in that one. Oh, it's all right. I found it. Okay. I know what Ceylon looks like, darling. It's this. Whee. Thank you.
Flippy floppy.
Okay, so the most famous piece of jewellery perhaps in the world, certainly in our lifetime, has to be Princess Diana's engagement ring. Do you think?
Yeah, certainly.
Then do you remember she had the choker of pearls with the exact same Ceylon sapphire? Can you imagine how many millions that must be worth?
Oh, absolutely.
Kate wears that ring so well. And then she had the earrings, which were studs made into drops.
She did, yes.
Ceylon sapphire, for a time, I know I've just shown you this, was only for royalty. Such was its rarity. This is an exquisite gemstone, exquisitely exclusive. It used to just be for the royal family. Now Ceylon sapphire has been found, there's more of it than there ever was found during the time.
Yeah.
So to have this gemstone, the same gemstone that is in the ring that Kate Middleton wears so well, that was Princess Diana's famous engagement ring that she picked out herself. And if there's anything Princess Diana epitomised, it was class. This was the gemstone she chose.
Wow. That's stunning.
And it's natural. Sri Lankan Ceylon sapphire. The most sought after sapphire, I think, in the world. I know you've got Padpradashka and all of that, but this is more widely known, isn't it? Because it is Princess Diana's gemstone. This goes so well with beautiful white pearls, and I would definitely be making sure I make the very, very best of this strand. You get just under 5 carats.
Beautiful.
It's never going to be a tiny price tag. This is Ceylon sapphire and it's natural, but it is an opportunity that is in front of you right now. So if you are shopping high-end today, if you're shopping finesse, if you are shopping to make that mind-blowing piece, if this is your something blue for your bride, if this is an engagement ring, if you are a collector, if you are a jewellery maker that grabs something that is super rare and super beautiful and you keep it just to put in your special drawer and stroke from time to time and give you inspiration, then we have an opportunity for you. It's arisen now. Get your certificate of authenticity. I'd add it to my order for 25 pence because I don't trust my printer at home. It's always giving me jib. And then you've got it in the card. And I think it looks professional. So for 25 pence, give yourself that little bit of... Look, let me tell you, this should be prices already really affordable. When you consider... Go and have a look now on a search engine. You're doing what? But you shouldn't do that because that's too low. Because, no, in honesty,
I'm with you.
You're actually degrading this gemstone.
Devaluing.
Yeah, but I think he's degrading it.
That's ridiculous. That's going to be gone.
If this doesn't sell out at that price, I am absolutely gobsmacked. What would I do? I'd get that certificate, I'd trot on to get it valued, and then I would be galloping home with the biggest smile on my face ever.
Do you know
ever.
I think I'd be putting that with the Paraiba.
I think you're not wrong there, girl. You're not wrong.
Piece of the Paraiba in the middle and the isn't that beautiful together?
Do you know this is the gemstone that's in the crown jewels, and that is. I mean, yes, you're right. I mean, look at that together.
Beautiful together.
Do you know most of the world's sapphires are treated and this isn't?
Yeah, it's incredible.
This is mind-blowing. Unfortunately, our graphics have gone, but this is genuine Ceylon sapphire. And if you are a collector, I don't know if it's sold out or not because our graphics have completely frozen, so we are going to go to a quick break. But this is an opportunity for those that are looking for something. That should not be that price. No. It should not be that price. On the phone lines, online, or on the app. Grab it. Wall of Fame coming up after the break. Alison's kit, Alison's workshop. We are extremely excited for the next hour. The Lord of the Sea will be in as well. We'll see you after this.
Jewellery makers, tune in this Tuesday. I'll be joined by Steve Bennett for what will be a truly fantastic show. Steve is bringing more of his amazing special deals, a natural strand of ruby. We've raided Gems Vault for tanzanite and also turquoise, and we also have a wonderful chrome dioxide showcase for you. That's this Tuesday. Myself and Steve, don't miss out.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to book towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Email help@jewellerymaker.com or drop us a message on our Facebook page.
At Jewellery Maker, we're always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to put it into your basket online or speak to one of our brilliant customer service team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
Sorry. Oh, did I just say, I coughed, so I said sorry, and then you came back.
Sorry. Shall I start?
Please.
This is incredible. Love this piece. Number 75. Shireen, it's beautiful. Here's my entry for this week after I entered last week. Kind regards, Shireen. Beautiful piece of work. It looks beautiful. Shall I carry on?
No, I'm all right now.
Are you all right now?
I'm paranoid. There's nothing wrong with me. I've just got a cough.
It's the aircon.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
That always makes me cough.
Yeah, because now I'm thinking, oh, everyone, like, you can't even feel it.
We're all doing this.
We've got to stop. It's horrible. It's in your head, though, isn't it? Sorry, darling Christine. Look at those. I love those earring findings.
Beautiful, aren't they?
It is gorgeous. Christine writes, these are made from a beautiful strand of Larimar I bought recently.
Like
Lovely, isn't it? As one of Steve's fab bargains, all in sterling silver and all components from JewelleryMaker. I kept it simple. Yeah, I think that was the right thing to do, Christine. As the Larimar needs no enhancement, best wishes to all from Christine Lee. And your number 74.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
This is number 77. I recognise these pieces. Lovely bit of seed beading. And this is Amanda. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
And she made this. Hi, everyone. I've attached my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. A wide duo bracelet and earrings made in Mark's workshop. Had an amazing day and boosted my confidence massively with seed beads. Always lovely to spend time with you all. Much luck to everyone taking part.
Lovely.
It's lovely. And if you,
gorgeous.
I've got a feeling you were there. Were you there yesterday? Did I say hello?
That was quick.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful though.
Gorgeous. Well done.
Because I was here Friday as well. That's why.
You're never not here. Number 76.
Wow, someone's
Fabulous
been
suite
busy.
of jewellery. You have been busy. Our Wendy writes, a few of my makes today, today, just one day, pearl and tanzanite, turquoise, tiger's eye, and nuggets of chrome dioxide. First ever entry.
Wow.
Wendy, welcome. But I've been buying from JewelleryMaker for years. Well, Wendy, we're so glad you decided to enter number 76.
Well
Good luck
done.
to everybody.
It's amazing. This is number 79.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely piece of wire work.
They're very Art Deco.
Julie Dudley, yes. Hi again, everyone. This week I've been making earrings to use up some of my offcuts of wire.
Oh.
This pair is one of my favourites. They're made using rose gold coloured wire and emerald coins. Oh, how
lush.
decadent. Really good luck to everyone this week. Best love and best wishes from Julie. They're lovely, aren't they? Gorgeous.
Yeah, very Art Deco.
With
I
emerald.
love them.
Wow.
Oh, we love
nice.
them.
Well done, Julie.
Our Jill, I would
stitch.
steal these, Jill. You know it.
She would.
Number 78, gorgeous chandelier earrings. Look at those. These are my entries for this week's Wall of Fame. First pair on my Yuki Z beads in the brick stitch pattern. Oh,
Well
I only have those, I think. Hang on.
No,
I've got
that's
two. Yeah, but she's saying these are the first pair and then
The
there's
first
another
pair
one.
she's done.
Yeah, but then I think she's the second one she's saying here. She's done two,
okay,
so that'll be in a separate one. These are my first entries. So the first pair are Mayuki seed beads in the brick stitch pattern, and she's got a second one, which is Swarovski's and Druzy. All components from jewelry, and a third actually. Could do with a win, so I can. Well, Jill, you've entered 3 times, so good luck to you, my darling angel. 78. Those are wonderful.
Beautiful. Oh, I love the presentation. This is
I love the
lovely.
tassel.
Earrings and a ring set.
Oh, that's going out.
81, yeah.
Going out.
And this is Brenda. Here is my entry for this week's
Bren.
Wall of Fame. It is earrings and a ring made for my friend's birthday. The gemstones in the earrings are labradorite, also used in the ring with black spinel from JewelleryMaker.
Love it.
All the wire and earrings from JewelleryMaker. I have tried wire from JewelleryMaker. I've tried wire before JewelleryMaker from other places, and it's rubbish in comparison. Good luck to everyone. Thanks, Brenda.
Thanks, Bren.
I know. I've done that.
True that.
It's lovely.
Number 80, and this is fabulous. I love, again, those earring findings. They're my favourite ones. Delighted to have much missed Wall of Fame back. My entry is a suite of green amethyst made to complete a wedding day outfit. And this is so great. This is the greatest thing. When you're a jewellery maker, you're always going to have the right jewellery to go with your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah.
Thanks, JewelleryMaker, and all staff in front and behind the camera. You do a great job. Keep it up, Molly. Thank you so much, Molly. You're number 80, if I didn't say it before. Thanks, Mole. Now. Oh, yes. Sorry. Now, these sold out earlier, the larger ones. But only got a handful of left of these because they were on pre-order. Sorry, Ollie Pops. I'll move that, darling. 20 of them is what you get. Should you get tested just for having a cough, just so you know you haven't infected other people? Or are you wasting people's time by being tested? Because I don't want to waste anyone's time, but I also don't want to upset anyone.
Let's go to the doctors.
Hmm?
Don't
oh, no, don't go to, you've got to
doctors.
ring 101. You can't be going to the doctors.
101, 111.
Oh, I thought it was 101.
No, it's 111.
Oh, that's where I've been going wrong all my
Is that
life.
America 101? Anyway.
It's 101. Anyhow. Anyway. Here we go, my darlings. So we've got the smaller ones for you. Do I need to be using like a smaller medium if this is like maybe a fine thread or silk or anything like that?
So if this is your finer thread, then you'd use this instead of the larger one. I'd also tend to use this with smaller gemstones because it won't be overpowered at the end.
Yes,
or a smaller clasp.
It won't sort of stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Right, we only have a small amount of these left. They're $4.95. They're sterling silver. You need them. Alison, you were saying earlier, very important to multi-buy these, in fact, especially if you're going to be using multi-strands.
Yes, because as soon as you do a multi-strand necklace, you've used multiples of them.
Well, indeed.
Absolutely.
They're going to sell themselves out. We think most people are, in fact, doing that. Surrey 3, Essex 3, Aberdeenshire 2. If you've got this in your basket, do not hang around Danny, my producer, saying, because it looks like they've gone over-allocated anyhow.
Oh,
we're going to do your workshop. We're going to do your workshop. I've been coughing onto that elbow, so you don't need to worry.
Bless her.
I'm fine.
Now, Alison, your workshop. Now, you do a couple of different styles and types of workshop.
I do.
Please take it away. What will I learn on the day?
So on the day, basically, because, and I've done this with a few others and some of the other guest designers do, you do something on a show and you just don't have time to go through it to everybody's exacting, you know, to the
an extent,
in-depth extent you need, not exactly the in-depth. So we've had a lot of requests to be able to do this in a workshop. I've had a lot of requests for a DVD. The trouble with the DVD, it's quite difficult to do something like that on a DVD, and you're going to get one design. Whereas on the workshop, on the day, you're going to have your choice of animal
you've got hours
to
and
make.
hours and hours and hours.
You've got hours. You'll have a full kit. You'll be able to... you'll make one during the day, if not two, depending on everybody works at different rates. You get to take all the rest of the kits home, so you're still going to be able to make loads more once you go home.
Great.
So we'll be learning how to read the pattern, how to start off. If you're new to peyote, then how to do peyote, and how to make these. You get to go to the shop. You get to come into the studio to see what's going on in the studio.
I love having you here. There's the shop.
There's the shop.
You get discount at the shop.
You get the stuff in the shop is so heavily discounted.
And a lot of the
fabulous.
stuff is stuff that isn't on air.
Yes, absolutely.
And we only have a few of, so, you know, fill your boots.
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
They say.
Absolutely.
Fill your boots.
I have 2 rules on my workshops.
Rules?
I have rules. I have rules. With me, there is no such thing as a silly question. I do not believe it. There's a question you don't know the answer to. So come on my workshop, feel free to ask anything.
Okay.
If it's personal, I might not answer. But anything to do with this, you ask. Because I've probably thought it when I was starting. Someone else is probably thinking it in the workshop. Please don't ever. I'll never go, oh, for goodness sake. Don't you know that?
You're not that kind of woman.
No,
You're not that kind
because
of
we're
woman.
not. We don't come out the womb knowing how to seed bead.
No.
You know, so
Can't even walk.
And the other rule I have, it's very important. You have to have fun.
Okay,
Sorry,
I can deal with those
it's
rules.
a rule. It's a rule. You have to.
Now, it's important to know this because there are questions such as this.
Okay.
Do I need to bring a packed lunch?
No.
Do I need to bring all my tools? What do I need to bring with me?
Yourself.
Just myself.
Just yourself.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Second question. Maybe I have mobility issues. Is there a ramp? Is there a lift? Can I get to a toilet that will accommodate that?
Absolutely, to all of those. So we have a ramp into the studio itself, and in the studio we've got a lift. It's on 2 levels, so the shop is a higher level than the main studio.
Still go there if you've got
but
mobility
there is a lift. So if you have mobility issues or if you're in a wheelchair or anything, then yes, and the toilet is fully disabled. Having a mum in a wheelchair, I notice
really
if it's
important.
not.
Same with me with my niece, and it's you know
You spot
actually, and even if like when I broke my leg, not to compare that with anybody in a wheelchair. The fact that you cannot do things and it restricts you. Here at JewelleryMaker, please don't worry about that. If you have any specific dietary requirements, mobility requirements, we will do everything in our power to accommodate you.
Yeah.
We will feed you, we will water you, we will buffet you up to the eyeballs, okay?
Buffet.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's really true.
If you want to bring snacks for us, we gratefully receive them. You know, it is time for cake, fun, learning, isn't it?
Yeah, if you want to fetch your own tools, you're welcome to, but everything you need will be provided.
Can I buy this as a gift for somebody else?
Yes, yes, you can buy workshop vouchers. Oh,
hi Alison and
Amanda.
Jenny. Hi Amanda. We were in the workshop on Thursday, looking to do one of your workshops soon. Thank you for your comments.
That's okay. Lovely. Looking forward to seeing you.
We can't wait.
No.
Here's the building. We love working here.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place to work. It's a
Stunning.
beautiful place to visit. We are very, very lucky. Might be slightly haunted, but, you know, in a nice way.
And with it being in May, if it's a nice day, you can go outside and there's a maze in front of you.
There's a maze,
and you can sit and eat your lunch
Beautiful
outside.
bench, yeah. Oh, you can.
Yes.
Oh, you can. Now, Alison, Tarry, Seed, Bead, Animal.
This is what
So,
you'll be doing.
what time do I need to be here on Saturday, the 16th of May?
Normally it's 9 o'clock, so you'd be here sometime after 8:30 for a 9 a.m. start.
Okay, and what time will do it? Just in case I'm looking at trains and stuff, what time will you be? What time am I exiting?
Approximately 4 o'clock or 4:30-ish.
Depending on how
It is a bit flexible. There are hotels in the area. If you, I don't know whether the help desk do, but I know Sarah, our workshop coordinator, has got some deals with certain of the hotels, so you get preferential rates.
We will talk to you
Definitely ask about that. It's a very easy trip by train.
Yep, Redditch station.
It's 45 minutes out of New Street, so anywhere in the country to New Street, and then you're 45 minutes. I do the journey a lot, and then it's an easy taxi to come here.
But how much will I pay for this workshop? Well, ordinarily $99.95, but today $79.95. There are limited spaces, of course. We're doing another price.
I didn't know we could do that.
I didn't know he could do that, but he is. How many spaces are available? Oh, only 15 of you are going to be able to get in on this one. So please look sharp. $59.90 for a day with Alison Tarry. You insult Lady Tarry.
I've always said from way back when, and I did I did a workshop with, I've forgotten her name.
Who?
Silver Clay.
Natalia.
Natalia. Because I made my wedding ring. So I went on her ring workshop. I made mine and John's wedding rings. And the value I think our workshops are, because you get a whole day, plus you're fed, plus you get all your materials. There's not many places you can go for that.
There isn't. Here we go, $59. There aren't many workshops anywhere
No.
you will get that, ever. Mrs. Wender says, I'm doing a workshop tomorrow and Tuesday, staying over, and I'm so excited. Mwah. We're so excited to have you, my darling.
I think that's Tracy's, actually.
Tracy Spurgeon?
I think so.
I haven't seen her since I've been back.
Haven't you?
Not
Sorry.
once.
You want to do the kit, do you?
Sorry, darling. Gets very cross.
We get carried away.
Sorry. How many spaces are left? I can't see on my screen's gone funny. Can I have a look? Okay, there's still some available. Now. Look it.
The kit.
I don't know what the French is for kit. What is it, Danny? Kit in French. There's no jewellery maker term. All right, are you French or not? I can't speak French, so I let the dirty music do
I'm Welsh,
the
but I
talking.
don't speak a lot.
I don't speak Welsh.
I speak a little bit, not
Just
a lot.
a little.
So I'm with you there, Donny. Got your
What's
back
little
there.
in Welsh?
Dip in bark, little bit.
Dip in bark. Dip it in bark?
Dip in bark. Get you.
Do you know the word for water and whiskey is pretty much the same in Irish?
Oh.
It's water of life is whiskey. Ishka is water, and it's ishka something. It means water of life is whiskey. Anyway. It's a funny. And balabooses, clap your hands. There you go. I know very strange amounts of
Celtic.
But I can speak some Russian. Now, you've got some amazing Delica beads. You've got these ever such sought after bookmarks. And you could dangle anything from there, but we're dangling our wonderful animals.
Little animals. So this kit will make the hare and the Bambi.
But not just once, many times.
Oh gosh, several, yeah. Because I have loads. So here's the actual. I think I've just pulled the needle off that.
Oh, drat and blast.
Oh, it's okay. It's in my bag somewhere.
All right.
Just remind me not to put my hand in it.
Oh yeah.
So this is how much I had left. So Bambi's quite big. So I have used a reasonable amount. So you probably get maybe 4 of those.
4 Bambis.
It's just there. It's just below.
Okay. 4 Bambis.
So those and loads of the rest. Can you see? You can see. There you go.
Gosh, so quite a lot of hairs.
So it's still got a lot left. But because you could swap the brown and the what colour's that? The matte opaque sienna.
Oh yeah, you could swap the browns,
with the silver lined amber. You could swap those over,
He's
but
got
I
his
kept them the same way.
dapples. They're so cute. So cute.
Little spots.
I love these. Isn't this fantastic? Now, you get the free patterns. This is brand new.
Yeah.
You've got brand new colours, brand new patterns. These have never been to air before. MYX C78, the fawn and the hare. You get all 4 kits for £80 tonight.
Wow.
Which is just fabulous, isn't it?
4? Oh, with
And
the
the
challenge kit.
challenge
Oh my gosh, I missed one.
No, you didn't. Don't panic. Listen, you never do anything wrong. $19.95 is your price. I've just realised I've accidentally stolen the Ceylon sapphire, and the man of the sea will not like that. $19.95 MYXC78. Please be quick. Heather in Lancashire and Heather in Essex. 2 Heathers. Nikki, you've got yours. Greater London Town. Mary and Jerry. Alison in Cheshire. Marion, you've got yours. Victoria in Kent. You're coming in for this one. I reckon this one will sell out.
I reckon this is most popular. And if you had the previous ones, or if you missed out on the previous ones, I'm pretty sure this would make the fox as well. So I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think. I think it was a fox and a hedgehog. And what were the other 2 animals?
It was with me, wasn't it? We were together with this, I'm sure.
Did we do?
Yeah.
So it was a fox and a hedgehog, and I can't remember what the other 2 were. But I'm sure you'd certainly make the fox and the hedgehog out of this as well.
Now.
Right. Okay.
We're going to get started.
So let me get my patterns back.
I've really enjoyed this evening. Has everyone else really enjoyed it?
A lovely evening.
It's been Dan's favourite show of the week.
There you go.
He hated me the rest of the days.
I have to rethread this because I've pulled it off into there. I must be careful.
Oh yeah, please do be careful.
Do you know what? In all the years I've been jewellery making and beading particularly, I drop all sorts of things on the floor. Up until this year, I've never once dropped a needle on the floor, and this year I've done it twice. And then I've had to carry dogs out of the room so that they don't touch the floor.
Go around with a magnet, did you?
Well, I found them just by brushing up, thank goodness.
Oh, goodness.
But yeah, the panic is, because these are lethal.
They are very sharp.
If a dog gets on one of those...
Yeah, that'd be all sorts of
Carrying
itching.
the lurcher was interesting. He didn't want to be
Didn't
carried.
want to go. Maeve got zapped by the electric fence, and didn't she howl?
Oh, no.
Oh, she howled. Howled and howled and howled and howled.
Right. Sorry. Threading needles live on TV. The ladies yesterday will understand my pain because they struggled with threading the needles. There we go. In. There we go.
Terry does not like dogs, which is the only thing that makes me judge her slightly.
No, they're not for everybody. They're not for everybody.
They are.
I have absolutely no problem with that.
But no, what it is she hasn't found the right breed of dog.
No. People are different. I firmly believe,
You're right.
you know,
You're
everybody...
right, I'm wrong.
Everybody in their own. Right, so we've talked about the basics, we've talked about reading the pattern, we've talked about how to get along. What we haven't talked about is what happens when you come. Normally you do peyote, and you literally, to turn a corner, you come out of the end and you go straight back in. When you're going through this, because you're decreasing, what will happen is you'll have to do what's an odd Count Peyote end. And what that means is you'll come out the wrong way. Now let me...
Oh, for the leg, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll come out, let's say, there. But I want to go back into that one. So you have to do what I call a little shimmy shammy. So you go into the bead next door to it.
Yeah.
And you want to be coming downwards out of that bead. So you've got to change direction without the thread showing. So we're going to go...
do that?
We've come out, gone into the next one, down a level diagonally.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to
Then you're
cross.
coming up.
Yeah. This is a very awkward angle to do that. Come back up there, and then you're coming back up through the one next to it. So when I come to this end one where we want to be coming down, I can now go down that.
Right, okay.
So you've changed direction. Instead of coming up through that bead, we're now coming down and we can go ahead. A lot of people struggle with that. They just do even point Charoite. Peyote. So they don't do it. So that's just the way to change direction.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one thing. Now the other thing is, if I pull this pattern over, when you come into certain parts, you need to increase. So for instance, when you're doing the legs, you need to be able to add on. So you need to add on there.
Thank you for doing all this extra work, because this takes a lot of time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's quite good fun, actually. I mean, it does get... You're colouring in each of these dots, because it's not done on a programme. It's literally done in a photo editing programme. And I'm literally colouring in the dots.
Crikey.
Which can be quite good fun, especially when you miss and the whole thing goes green or something.
Wow. Oh, no. Swearing?
Undo. No, undo. It's a
Okay,
marvellous
thank
command.
God for undo.
Thank goodness, absolutely. Before we had things like undo back in the day, I was very good at saving at regular places where
you used to
I
always
could
have
go
to
back
click
to.
save.
So then you could close without saving and reopen it at a point you... Anyway, sorry, that's a digress.
No.
So how do we increase, or how do we move it along? So we've come to here, and instead of this number of stitches, we actually want to go out this way.
Right.
Which isn't it easily done in Peyote. If it's a lot, so if I wanted to double that, I could thread them on and almost start again.
Right,
so
and then double the
I'd do
pattern.
row 1 and 2,
Right.
and then come back on row 3, and then carry on with my pattern. Okay?
Yeah, that
so
makes
I'd
sense.
continue that way. However, with these, you're doing little bits at a time. So when you're coming out of here, what we can do is add 2 on.
Right.
So I'm going to do them. Would you mind getting me out a couple of colours? Because I'll do them in different
Out of
colours.
which ones? These
Any colours, just to show it, just a different colour for the next row.
Anything for you?
Yeah. So I've put 2 on. I've come down the wrong place, haven't I? Hang on a second. Let me take those back out. I forgot we changed direction.
That's the same colour, isn't it?
That's the black. Yeah, I've got the black.
Do you want some more?
Yeah. Just give us a couple of levels.
Oh, sorry.
That was going to happen. That was going to happen at some... That's plenty, thanks, Jenny.
It's like a sneeze gemstone.
That's lovely. Paul's face.
De la mer. Il y avait des spillages. Spillage est-il?
So we're going to pop 2 of these on. Do you know what? I had a show once, and Ben was carrying a large display of seed beads across, and I was doing this demo, and he dropped them just between the camera and it, and he was trying to clean them up while I'm doing this demo. It was so funny. It was hilarious.
Bead picking heart.
So I've popped my 2 beads on. Now I'm going to go back down the same bead I came out of, and we'll pull it, and so we're creating an extra low. You might find it twists a little like that, but don't worry about it. And then you go back up through the next one, through that bead, and it just pulls it into shape. So we've now created an extra row. So we can now do that again. I'll do that in a different colour. Let me do that in the cream. So this is how I've done the legs and things. They're such funny shapes and change direction. There are probably other techniques to use. I just found it easy to do this, and you can see how they start building up. You can see that under there, that it just builds up quite easily. So I'm going to go again. I'm going to come down because I want to keep going this way to do this leg bit. And this is how I've just built up. Anywhere where I've had to increase, a short number. So when I'm doing them, I'll go back to the pattern in a second. Gosh, I can't believe we're nearly at 9:30 already.
It's mad, isn't it?
I know.
Goes quick, doesn't it?
Oh, these late shows, God, they zoom by.
They do. They do.
Who knew there were two 9 o'clocks in a day?
2 number 9s in a day.
Right, so I'll put another layer on, and then as you can see, these are all still a little bit mobile, shall we say. Let me pull that down. So I'm going to go back down that one. And then I've done it this way for 2 reasons. One, we're going to stabilise, but 2, we're going to reinforce. So to reinforce your seed beading, you'll pass your thread multiple times. Right. So there's a balance with seed beading, and I would say with delicas more so than the round Miyukis. If you force your needle through too many times, you will crack the glass.
Yeah, well, they're glass.
So yeah, absolutely. There is a finite time. If you're going to pass it through, I think I've been through probably about 5 or 6 times through these. So you you do get to pass through quite a few times. And that's with the size 10 needle. So you can go down. We had some needles on earlier, didn't we? Oh, did you? Oh, great.
Well, they're back on now, apparently.
Is that the multi-size tulip?
I tell you what, I think I had them.
Because I think you've got the different sizes. So one, if you're like me and you prefer using a number 10, purely because I'm heavy-handed, so I tend to bend them, it gives you the opportunity to then just drop down to do the finer size. No, the tulips, I think the tulip tube has got different size needles in.
In they come, darlings, in they come.
And the tulips I found, so we do a range of needles.
Oui.
And different ones have different, yeah, it's the assorted one, brilliant. So you get a number 10, a number 12, a 13, and 11 and 13, is it? 10, 11, 12 and 13,
you get a pack of
I think.
4, yeah.
Yeah, and you get the 4 different sizes. It's a very good price.
I do not have them here.
You get them in a little glass vial, which is lovely, and they're so nice to use. How long
does the needle last? Until you drop it?
It's kind of, yeah, until you drop it. It's kind of like how long's a piece of string. If I show you, I don't know whether I've got them in this box. I'm going to say.
I like those boxes, those little carriers.
These
they're
bags
great
are fabulous.
And they fall flat, don't they?
Yeah, mine never does because it's always full of stuff. If I just pull out.
Careful with your finger.
So mine kind of start going into shapes.
Oh, a little bow.
Yeah, and getting rather.
You've got some projects on the go there, my love.
I've always got some projects on the go. It's my little project box.
I like that you bring it all with you.
I know. So yeah, depending on what they are. Now the tulips I found are the strongest needles we sell. So I like using them for that. At other times you might want one with more flexibility. It does depend on what you're doing. So it's horses for courses and what suits you. I like the tulips for the strength. Now because I've gone back through, see how much more sturdy that becomes. But I'd still want to go through again.
You get that rigidity, and you'll know when you know when you know.
And for things like if I grab this, so 4 things for the legs. They wouldn't stand out like that with just one pass.
No, they'd be flippy-floppy.
They'd be flippy-floppy. Likewise, the neck. I've gone through the neck several times because at first, and it will soften over time because your thread will
relax.
Even pre-stretched thread will still have stretch. But it wouldn't stand like that before. So this is why you want it, because you don't want them to just sort of be doing that. You want them to hold their shape and not collapse.
Definitely.
So go through it a few times with your legs. And all this is, as we've just shown, is you're going down and you're almost making it up as you go along.
Okay.
You can, if you prefer, you can turn it that way and do it brick stitch.
Okay.
So again, it's personal choice. I've done them in Peyote.
What do you do?
I do them in Peyote.
Okay.
Sometimes, yeah, you can do brick stitch. Now with the 2, so that's how you do your legs and your increasing bits.
Right.
And I do them, let's pop you back in the book. Oh, no, I'll pop you back on there. I'll not get you in without knocking the book over.
It's worth reading a new book for these.
Yeah. The other thing I want to talk about, hang on, let me feed that through there. There we go. These, do you know what? These are great for doing this because I always
had these
just
earlier, these
just-
bead
yeah.
mats.
get
And I
them.
tell you what, when you accidentally sneeze a load of gemstones out, for
And you can fold them up and move them around.
Yeah.
So when you get the patterns, the other thing you'll notice is I kind of did them so the long ones I've turned round. So in actual fact, the patterns are that way for your peyote.
Ah.
Okay. So when you print them out, and I would also recommend you print each one at a big size.
Okay.
These aren't too bad. I would print these the other way round and bigger.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because you want to have plenty of room. In fact, I do
And you
like
put
two.
edges on them here, but you don't. You
that's-
don't use the edges. You
No, that's just purely for to
highlight
show it
them.
up against the background, especially with the white one. So I
Yeah.
ended up doing around them all. But you can see where I've got the graph behind here.
Yeah.
That you could actually square that off,
Yeah.
colour them in, put a little flower in if you want, and then you've got a little scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a little
Perfect.
panel that
Yeah.
you've made. So you can change it. It doesn't have
You
to
can make
be.
a whole strip. couldn't
Oh
you?
yeah, absolutely. You could do a whole strip.
That'd be so
You could do a
cute.
bracelet with them. Have them in a bracelet.
bunny
Have them on a
bracelet, a
headband.
sheep bracelet.
A little sheep bracelet. Absolutely.
A collar for a lamb.
Oh, meh.
Next door, the little boy Charlie has his pet lamb called Katie, who he
Oh.
named after his own mother.
Oh, bless.
He calls everything Katie.
Saw your picture of lamb. I loved lambing. I used to work on a farm. I loved it. It was my favourite time of year. So when you're doing it, these are the things to remember. Mark off when you're doing it. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to show you. You saw the card we had for starting peyote.
Yeah.
Right. What I would do with these, when you print them off, another thing you can do is actually enlarge a section with nothing on.
Right.
Cut it out so you get the castellation, and then you place that on and you can slide that up, and what it does is it covers
sneaky thing,
the row
yes.
you're on. So that's
Yes.
another way of doing it, and it sort of moves it, because
And
if
then you don't get confused like when you're learning to read.
if you do that, you're never quite sure, because you see
You
one and a
need the-
half
no,
lines.
you need the-
so
like
that's
you say,
when you
the
need
little
it.
castle tops.
But cut it out of the bit at the bottom,
Yeah.
and then it's good to go. And if you
Brilliant.
cut it out and then just run sticky tape over it, clear
That's a
tape,
brilliant idea.
doesn't matter. So then you can either clip it and move it up, and it's up to you.
That's
the
a
other
great
thing,
idea.
The other thing is,
Thank you for that.
to save paper, print one out and laminate it,
Laminate
and
it.
then use a
Lamb and ate it.
laminate it, and then you can use a whiteboard marker that you can wipe off. So again,
Full
all
of the
these
tricks,
things.
this one. You're full of the tricks, you
So
are.
I want to see some of those. I was so chuffed to see the foxes. And if you come on the workshop, you can choose any of the patterns to do.
Fabulous. Ceylon sapphire is sold out, so we're
Done.
going to give you some more sapphire, darlings.
You got one of mine over there.
Oh, sorry, you just have them all.
I don't want one.
What colour?
It was that one.
Just take 'em.
Tell which is mine.
Right, now, say it again, darling. Bum, 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 bum. Now,
Love that as well.
isn't it beautiful? So we have more sapphire for you here. This is, again, Ceylon sapphire, slightly heated, this one. Just a little bit of heating to bring out that blue. So this is a different blue. And again, Ceylon sapphire is the sapphire that was chosen by Princess Diana. And it's it is the very sapphire, Ceylon sapphire, that is on the wedding finger of Kate Middleton right now. Ceylon sapphire is the sapphire that was in that famous choker with the pearls in those beautiful earrings. Ceylon sapphire was a sapphire that was actually only really used in royalty. Only those
Exclusive.
that were, yeah, and high up members
Yeah.
of royalty.
So very prestigious.
Definitely, darling, yeah. But you don't have to be royal to own this gemstone anymore, because you know what? We've got it for you here. Look at that beautiful blue. Sapphire, September's birth gemstone, Ceylon sapphire, Sri Lankan sapphire. Some of the most sought after sapphire the world over. MBJ N86. Another fabulous price. This has
Wow.
the most beautiful clarity to it. So if you're looking for clarity, this is your one. Look at those soft blues. This is your something blue for your wedding day, perhaps. I've got to press on because it does look like these are going to sell out. So please forgive me. We've got quite a lot to get through now. Tell me what I'm looking for, Daniel, darling. Another one, number 23, is it? It can't be that one because that's the one we did earlier. What's it look like? Is it in there, Oliver? We. Yeah, we? It don't have to get tightly packed in these.
It does,
Come
very
on, out,
secure.
come.
I'm thinking the three together and having a sapphire ombre.
Oh, that's because you are bougie. Let's get them.
Hey, at the prices they've been going for, you can do it.
Oh, I know. What did I do with that? Oh, Alison, you're exactly on the money there. Oh, everyone. Everyone. Right, so you see at the bottom of the bouge, you see, this is why Alison gets the big bucks, everyone. she does, like, that's just, I just made that up, by the way. I don't know how much Alison gets paid. Quite frankly, it's none of my business. Now, because I have been saying that, haven't I? Look at that graduation. You are absolutely on the money there.
Beautiful.
We're giving you the top one. We gave you before that the middle, and then all three of these you could get for under £100 today, which is just incredible. There you go. There you go, jewellery makers.
Wow.
Do not sit tight on that. I've just got to put these back where they belong, otherwise I'm going to be in all sorts of trouble.
You see prices like that?
Look at that
colour.
colour.
Is that?
Look at it.
I know, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Stunning. This is natural too, right?
What were you saying about Frozen 2 coming out?
Oh yeah, don't talk to Oliver about that.
It's out.
It's out,
Oh,
and it's in his head. He can't get it out of his mind.
I see.
His daughter is.
Hey, I've only just seen
loving it.
Frozen 1.
I haven't seen it yet. Knows best. I can't get past Tangled. That's my favourite of the new ones. And I haven't. That's as new as I've got. I haven't got anything apart from Beauty and the Beast, the non-animation version.
Oh no, I can't do the non-animation.
Oh no, I loved it. I watched it on an aeroplane and I loved it.
You need to watch Trolls.
Do I need to watch Trolls?
What,
Would I like it?
non-animated?
You would like it.
I would love it, apparently. Okay, I'll watch it. Thanks,
That's
Oliver.
beautiful, isn't
If we
it?
go into lockdown, I'll be all over Trolls like a hot flannel. Now, tangerine. Now, Padpradashka Sapphire. Very, I mean, this isn't Padpradashka, or I'd be saying this is This is
Beautiful.
This is beautiful. Tangerine sapphire. I've never seen it before. Look at those spicy colours.
It is juicy tangerine, isn't it?
To me, it looks Padpradashka colour, but I mean, I would be telling you it's Padpradashka if it was. I just want to do something.
Oh.
I just want to bring this in here. Oh my gosh. No, it's not the wrist of Kim Kardashian. It is I, Jenny Cleary. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
Apparently that's the only comparison I'll ever be able to make. Well, actually, no, my bottom is a lot bigger than hers. I praise that girl because she brought big bottoms into fashion, and that is okay with me. No, says Oliver.
No, it's not natural, is it?
Is hers not natural?
No, it's not natural.
She had a Brazilian butt lift.
I don't know why.
1995. 1995.
Wow. For that tangerine sapphire.
Wow.
And how much was the Ceylon? 22.
This is.
For the
I think we've
last
gone a bit
Ceylon.
bananas.
Wow.
Have we forgotten who we are? Have we forgotten where we are? Who we are? These are genuine gems. Only cats and dogs can hear me.
Oh.
Well, I did ask for some more
Oranges
yellow.
and lemons.
Said the bells of St Clement's.
Isn't that beautiful together?
Yes. That's canary. It's canary. It's canary
That's got to
sapphire.
be way more.
Wait a minute, Alison. Watch this.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I need it. I need that. I need it. In a necklace. In
That
a bracelet.
would be beautiful. Could you imagine one of those at the top of a tassel of that sapphire?
It's beautiful. I cannot get... this is one of my favourite colours of all time. The colour of the sunbeams that shine through, just in that crack that's in your curtains that comes through in the summertime. The colour of happiness, the colour of prosperity. This is the most beautiful canary yellow sapphire. I absolutely love this. So unique. I've never seen anything like this here at JewelleryMaker. This is just... Look at the clarity. These are beautiful. I adore these. I need this strand. I love it. I love it.
Absolutely stunning, isn't it?
And it's
gorgeous.
sapphire.
I know.
Alison.
I know.
Oh, I love it.
See, I remember the first sapphire eye strand I bought from here, and they were so small that you know, they were like 1 to 2 mil, the big ones. And yet, look at the size of those.
They're big.
I mean, the small
And
ones
they're
were
beautiful.
bigger than the big ones on ours.
They're only $34.95. I can't believe
6
we're
by
I've
4.
never seen this strand. How many times have it been on air?
Wow.
Look at that. Is this colour change garnet?
It's purple.
Look
Oh,
at
isn't
that.
that beautiful?
I need it in my life.
Do that in a circle and then you've got a sunflower. Love it.
Almondine garnet. Almondine garnet. We do not see a lot. I'm just going to do my ting. Wait there. Wait a minute. There's stuff on almondine garnet. Yes, they're natural. Listen,
wow.
Listen, garnet. Remember, how long have we known about garnet for, Kerry? Since the Bronze Age. But look at this colour. Totally unique. Totally unique. Absolutely.
Stunning.
Stunningly natural. Can you believe that?
I know, it's incredible. I always think
I was looking at
we
that.
love
Carry on,
tourmaline for its colours, but garnet's another one that's got such an array of colours in it, isn't it?
This is one of the... I've never... Colour change garnet you see when it changes colour in this colour. Almondine garnet is just beautiful. So I've got it here. Actually, there's a lot to be said about almondine garnet. It's... let me just see. Let me show you. It's usually dark in colour. It creates a dark red to brownish garnet stones. It's the hardest form of garnet, is what they're saying here.
I didn't know that.
And almondine... Actually, to get purple almondine is quite rare, because normally it's red.
Yeah.
You can see tones of red in this. I'm just trying to... I found something really fabulous on the web the other day, and I think I need to put purple, almondine garnet purple in, because this purple almondine garnet is, I think, the rarest of the almondine garnets. They are from the Manica province of Mozambique. Yes, ours are from Mozambique, so that's good.
Get 9 carats of it. We've only recently started doing it,
but it's rare to
haven't
get
we?
it in this purple colour, you see. Grape purple is the one that you want, and that's what this is. I mean, it's just beautiful.
Stunning. Look at the... On the recording, the clarity in that is amazing.
This is an exceptional colour, a fantastic clarity, and actually, I'm ashamed to tell you it's going ridiculously low in price. Well, the thing is, when you know that you don't see... When do we ever see it? It's rare. So that in my mind goes, oh, this is really rare. Almondine garnet is usually red. And we're doing it for $99. Well, do you know what? No. Actually, I'm proud, because... Put it with that sapphire and let it sing. And
Off you go.
And get it. Oh, right. I can't say that phrase you're telling me to say, because I'm frightened of puppets, which you very much know. And what you're doing is you're bringing up my fear of puppets. 1995, LZL, P70 is your item code. I'm particularly frightened of Punch and Judy, because I had a bad experience. Now.
That is my strand. I spotted that when I came down the corridor earlier.
Look how long it is.
That is my strand. That is my strand.
Tell me why. Oh. You need it.
It's my strand.
Inspired by Alison's hair, the Mexican miners. Yes. This is fire opal, everybody.
I love it.
the great thing about this the fire opal like this is you are getting some pin fire in here, but you're getting the most incredible colours, like cinnamon tones, rich. You know when you have a hot coal fire and the coals just literally glow reds and oranges. That's what this looks like. Hot coals of opal.
Yeah.
It's like when there's a volcanic eruption and you see that
spray.
lava spraying out.
It's incredible.
Beautiful. And let me show you.
Oh.
This is I'd say that's longer than 36 centimetres.
I would have thought so, yes.
That's longer than 36 centimetres. Well, I'd have said it is, but, you know.
Rulers.
15.59. What an amazing price. Sorry, I know I've got to hold this up. I am sorry, Oliver. 15.59. DHU D07. He's about to throw his moldavites at me.
Now, see, that'd go lovely with moldavite.
I love moldavite.
Yeah.
I've got some things to tell you about moldavite. Wait there. I'm obsessed with moldavite because... wait there. It's such a powerful gemstone if you're into crystal healing, which I know a lot of people that angers. Don't throw your moldavites at me, Oliver. Wait there. I'm sorry. Moldavite. Sorry, this is bad telly. Sorry, I'm just looking something up.
I love that strand.
Right, where is it, darling? Now I love this strand too. Right, I've got some stuff to tell you. This is very important, this strand. Oh, wouldn't it look amazing?
I know,
with that?
that's what I said. It looked lovely with that strand.
I'm so sorry. I should have given it to you. Look at this. I'm obsessed with moldavite. Obsessed with it. Doesn't it look great? What an amazing fern green. Moldavite is amazing. It's a stone. Now, if you believe in this kind of thing, please forgive me if you're not into crystal healing. I am mad into it, as you know. One look at moldavite, and there's no question it is a stone of greatness, etherically carved of spiritual fire and destined for purpose. This is destined, if you believe. This mysterious green talisman is star-born. Listen to this. Formed from nature's violent meteoric impact with Mother Earth. And this is fact, okay? It was a meteor that hit Mother Earth. It was etched by force and flame as it fell from the heavens. Moldavite returned to the Earth's surface, transformed, a glass of amazing delicacy and grace, ready to serve humankind. An extraterrestrial gemstone. It was literally formed from the force of that meteorite that hit, like, literally such a long time ago. It's a stone of connectivity. Moldavite carries an intense frequency, a fusion of earthly and extraterrestrial energies that are quickly felt, often dramatically in those who resonate with its power. Holding moldavite for the first time often produces a sensation of heat, felt first in the hand, then progressively throughout the body. In some cases, the heart chakra is activated, experienced through a pounding pulse, followed by sweating and flushing. So this is powerful. It's powerful. It's a member of the Tektite group of natural glasses formed from the interplanetary collisions. From the Greek word tektos, meaning molten, tektites are glassy mixtures of silicon dioxide, aluminium oxide and other metal oxide with an atmospheric crystal structure. Unlike other tektites, translucent moldavite is a deep forest green, is the only variety to be suitable for cutting and faceting as a gemstone. There you go, jewellery makers. And there's more, but I won't go on because it angers people. But it is a very strong gemstone. Do you know that when this hit, there is a town, isn't there? Sam was telling me about this, and he showed me everything. That in the rock, in the crystals, in the bricks they used. What's it called?
Oh, there's a town in the crater.
Yeah, there's a town in the crater, and all of the they've got like little particles of diamonds in them, haven't they? From the heat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so the heat formed the diamonds in the bricks.
I think so. I think that. I mean, it might be a bit more sciencey like than that.
Sciencey like.
A little bit more sciencey like, you know. But this is something that doesn't happen in our lifetime. A meteorite hitting like that. How many millions of years ago? It was like It was ages ago. 3895.
Wow.
It might have taken out a few dinosaurs when it hit. Like it was a while ago. HTJ N90 38.95 for such a rare gemstone. This is you can only get this in one place in the world. This is a very powerful crystal healing gemstone. If you believe in that kind of thing, there is pages and pages and reams and reams and reams that you can actually go and study. Please go and do it if you're into that kind of thing. If it's just that you love the science behind this gemstone, then get it, because this is something that doesn't happen every day, isn't it, Alison?
Absolutely it is. I love this gemstone. I love the colour of it. I love the history of it.
Me too.
I love looking for bubbles in it and getting those extreme pockets of pressure and thinking, I'm wearing that.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Extraterrestrial. It came down from the heavens.
It did.
Or, well, if you don't believe in heaven, from space. We know that's there, don't we?
We do.
Don't get me started on space. I wish we didn't run out of diesel.
We've got 10
because if we could have carried on, you know, who knows what's beyond? Not me, not anyone, because we've run out of diesel. I don't know if they use diesel, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, they are still going, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah,
Who?
they're starting the tourist trade.
Huh?
Up into space. Oh, love this strand.
Ametrine.
Wow.
Ametrine is found in one place in the world, Bolivia. Please Bolivia me. Sorry. It's the fusion. Sorry, Ollie's really you're really disappointed in me. Didn't work for you. Sorry, Oliver. I'm so sorry. This is why they don't pay me the big bucks. You don't believe in me. Now, it's the fusion of amethyst and citrine. So the fusion of the gemstone of happiness with the gemstone of tranquility. How beautiful is that? This is very beautiful and extremely pleasing to the eye. When you see this, you can't help but be drawn to it. I think it's one of the most beautiful gemstones in the world.
I love ametrine, and I love this cut.
Isn't it a gorgeous
It's so
cut?
easy to use. It's such a lovely cut to use. It's so unusual, but the shape is so stunning. Look at the reflection coming through there.
You can't. Oh, Danny, don't be rude. All right, that's just rude. $12.95.
As a customer,
I
have to say thanks, Danny.
There's only 18 of these, but look, earrings, 100%.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
yeah. So you could work them as
Why
rings.
is it only 12? What's happened? What's happening in this world? Listen.
I guess there's only 12.
Strange things are happening in this world at the moment. It is like we are living in the programme going around the twist. Like, strange things are happening. In a minute, there'll be a zombie apocalypse. And then that'll really be it. There won't. I just made that up. Please don't panic. There's probably not even such things. Probably not. I've taught my kids how to survive if there's a zombie apocalypse. Get behind me.
That doesn't surprise
I've got weapons. I always say to Max, you need to be careful. You need to know how to survive. Sometimes he'll ring me and ask me what he should eat. I was so angry at him, wasn't I? Well, I don't know, Max. What shall I eat? Yeah, and then the other day, shall I get in a taxi or not? Well, I don't know, mate. Do you want to walk or do you want to spend your own money on a taxi? Now, we've got some serious talking to do. We have 5 of these left, but they're all in baskets, aren't they? Can I have a look at the baskets they're in so I can just have a little... Oh, I don't know if it'll come up for me, apparently. We've got 9 in baskets. We have 5 remaining. This is one of the most exclusive strands we have ever brought to you here, and that I do not make that statement lightly. Paraiba tourmaline, Alison Tarry has hers secured. We have this in unchecked baskets. And there are 5 available and 9 unchecked baskets, is that right? So we're seriously over allocated. Now, what that does mean is, I'm going to invite you onto the phone lines now. If it's telling you this strand is sold out on the website, it's not, it's in unchecked baskets. So, I know this is sneaky, but it's the only way. You need to pick up the phone, you need to dial. What you're going to do now is you're going to ask our customer care team for this strand. And what are they going to do? They're going to take it out of the one that has been in the basket the longest. So, you've got a chance on the phone lines, 0800 644 655. Now is the time to take it out of an unchecked basket. Having said that, if you've got it in an unchecked basket, please know this. Someone is taking things out of your basket. Someone is thinking about your tourmaline. Have you got your eye?
Wait.
Have you got your eye on Shropshire's tourmaline? Have you got your eye on Shropshire's Paraiba? You might have. Thank you so much.
That's okay.
When are you
Had a ball.
back?
Next Sunday, 21st.
21st already, next Sunday.
I know. Crazy.
It's mad, isn't it?
Crazy.
Thank you as always. You're always amazing and always fabulous, and we love you so much.
Thank you.
Now, thank you. We love you so much. Great big good night to you all. I'll see you in a couple of days. Don't forget, we're live again, 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Mwah!
Jewellery makers, tune in this Tuesday. I'll be joined by Steve Bennett for what will be a truly fantastic